last time on Dungeons and Nerglings.
Well,
We travelled through Ashara, and you owed 3 gold, just so we don't forget. Money, money, money. Yind, yes, very
I've
important.
never seen a brown whiteboard marker
I know.
before.
I was like, yeah, why not?
That's right, because we spent like half the session just
Laughing
at
about
silly heads
at
on
you.
the
poor
table.
little Yinden Vale.
The Yindenberg.
And goddamn it, we'll do it again.
The Yindenberg. That's actually pretty apt. Yep. That
I've
went
already-
on.
We've already paid for it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good. You're gonna pay for it this session too. Kincaid's encounter with Ordal. So our big boy Tortle over here. Wait. Where would I be facing? There. That guy. I'm probably pointing off the screen.
Well done.
He walked up the steps and died. And had a strange encounter.
But I got
Ordal.
better.
He came back round.
Custodian of death.
Turned me into a newt. I got better.
Yes, he came back to life, which was great. He had a neck full of vodka, which was a good attempt at bringing back the turtle. And you met Vasalor and Ralozeiros. They.
Try saying that 3 times quickly.
Yeah, no, thank you. I'm impressed that I remembered that all.
And Rila?
Rilla, yep. Also, sorry again, forbidden toothpaste, whatever that was.
That was a couple of
Not a clue, yeah. It's just written at the top of my page, forbidden toothpaste, and it's
Written down Sir Toosington's nipple. That can't be right.
not a clue. Not a clue.
Think of the winery. Looking at this, maybe.
Oh, one of the random signs, was it?
Yeah.
Because I also have a
Oh
sign
yeah,
post.
because Tusi
Golden-
subbed.
The Golden Apple Vineyard,
That's right.
the Hillcrest, something, I can't read that. Sir Toosington's nipple yard.
I've got vineyard, so I don't know. So 216.
Sir Toosington's nipple yard.
Don't know where you got nipple yard, but
That says nipple? It looks like it says nipple.
oh, that definitely says nipple.
I don't disagree that that's what he wrote.
Well, we know what he was thinking about before he died. The portraits were watching, so Ricky's keen dwarven eyes noticed that when you were walking in, some of the portraiture in the long hallway in were very, very subtly watching, which came up as a bit of a. You let him know. You let him know that you're aware.
God bless.
And then you guys discussed your payment. The Book of Slate is your asking price, and then based on what you fight, there is
Maybe a bit of cash.
And then a bit of cash on top.
What's
That was
that?
cool.
Wait,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good twang. Yeah.
going.
It's like a sound effect
We-
trying out.
Oh,
You got a little soundboard on the back of that?
Yes.
That
good,
just opened me up. We need a guy with an acoustic guitar just sitting in the corner.
Slide guitar. Alright.
Live sound.
So yes, you
They agreed to let us long rest.
Yeah.
you guys were right to
That's
stay.
the first thing.
They
Tackled them all.
saw one of your party die, so they were kind enough to say, yeah, have a rest.
Man,
Just,
just shook hands with the Grim Reaper.
yeah, sleep it off. And yes, so you were shown to your quarters in the guest wing. You made a mud bath. You asked Mr. Bellamy to bring in just some
Bring me your finest dirt.
some soil and compost,
Yep.
and made yourself a mud bath, which made you feel pretty good.
Helps significantly.
Yeah. Now, was there anything you guys wanted to do in this rest period?
I did do
Don't know.
a sending to Flinvar asking about Caudal and the Myriad, and she said she's going to do some research and talk to us in person.
Yes, that's
That's
it.
one thing we did during the rest.
Yes, she gave you the information that Cordal is known as the custodian of death. Which Kincaid.
I knew.
Yes.
I think
I think
Kincaid
she-
told us
she-
she was part of
she
the
said-
myriad, and that she said not to steal, not to take anything that wasn't ours.
Yes.
Entities do not seem overtly hostile, which is quite good.
Probably.
Yes. Yeah. Any things that you guys would like to do before bed?
Are there any portraits like with the faces and the moving eyes in my room?
In your rooms, there don't appear to be any moving-eyed portraits.
Okay, cool.
You sit there staring at it for a long time.
Just
like,
Just walk right up to it and then just
it's okay.
poke it in the eye. Oh yeah, no, I don't think. Because yeah, we already did sparring and stuff, so.
Yep. So what you can gather is that they're not intending to, snoop or anything like that.
Security system.
Yeah, a security measure is more what you're getting. Yeah. Anything else?
So it's like, it's an interesting thing. Can they talk?
You could try.
Because I think we were also investigating, like, were they mechanical? Like, is there literally a guard
Yeah,
in his
we-
eyeballs? Or
yeah.
is it magical? I don't know. if we
Had a
figured
little
it
bit
out.
of a look and I couldn't.
It
tell
wasn't magical.
much, but it did.
Well,
It was that they were like
but there-
fixed to the wall though.
But there also is ways to hide magical objects,
I guess.
like from
but
detect
it
magic.
wasn't pinging off with detect magic, so we just assumed it wasn't magical.
Yeah.
But
But there is a spell that can hide that.
Yeah, and money.
Yeah.
They have a plenty.
Thoradin's just like,
I did
All the time.
can be defeated.
Thoradin's trying to get Gatorade in his tooth hole.
yep. Anything? Any night
I've got 2
times?
levels of exhaustion, so I'd just.
Okay. Not doing any reading.
Falls asleep in the mud.
What do I have?
Yeah,
think?
probably would do reading.
Do I? No, I don't have anything to read.
Yeah.
Do you want me to do the reading whilst you sleep then?
Nah, I'll read.
Are you literate?
Yes?
Oh yeah, of course. I forgot about the start of your upbringing.
Yes!
Alright.
The first 18 years of his
I was
life.
like wild man in the forests, but no, yes, the start.
I was at full Tarzan.
grizzly atoms.
Yeah. Well, you're a. Oh, I can't remember what he calls him. Something good.
Velvety little weasel or something.
Good enough. Okay, so reading. Roll a. Let's go in intelligence.
Just flat intelligence.
Just reading words. You can add your intelligence modifier.
Do you have what?
Yeah, does documents and stuff help out with that at all?
Yeah, I'm proficient in calligrapher's supplies,
I think to your
which is like and yeah, I think
documents I should let you add.
no, I went with occultant,
Oh, that's right. You did.
so that would be slight. Yeah,
Something
if
else.
it's history, I'm proficient in that. Otherwise, or
No,
religion.
you can add your intelligence. It's just purely reading. You're just
Do
reading.
you have disadvantage?
No,
forget what
I'm
the
giving him a
book-
flat roll, exhaustion and book lover.
Right. Okay. So it's just flat.
What does exhaustion level 2 do though? Just so I remember. Disadvantage on ability checks and speed halved.
Yeah.
Um.
halved
23.
Hui.
Still pretty good.
Okay.
Nothing like death to focus the mind.
But man, I need an escape right now. So you read the
Yeah.
thesis.
Was it
18 plus 4 plus
plus
1.
4 is
No.
18.
Never
Plus
mind.
4 is 22.
Forget me.
That's why it's 23.
Oh.
Ricky's like, no, you did really well, remember?
Oh, I should be better.
So the first book, or like the notes that you gathered from the ossuary, the first sort of bound book, quite legible and coherent, was a sort of thesis about
Yeah, I remember that,
what she was aiming to do, what goal.
her current hypothesis of like what undead are and how they work and that sort of stuff.
What qualms with necromancy and doing some research, some hands-on research. So the next two aren't huge. They're sort of more couple of scrawled pages sort of bound together, not like a hard-covered book or anything. These are sort of just research tomes or notes or things like that. The first one you don't recognize the name. It's unnamed, basically. But just talking about necromancy in general, how it's frowned upon in society, that sort of stuff. But the second one is... You roll quite high on your intelligence. It is a turtle name, Mari Plippy. Two separate names. and it goes into more of the finer details of necromantic arts, really. Spellcasting, materials that are needed for certain
This
spells.
is really like baby's first necromancy.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
Necromancer for dummies, necromancy 101 kind
It-
of spec.
Isn't all base level though.
Yeah.
So there's some very complex stuff in there that,
But this is more like an instruction manual.
yeah, this one's more personal notes on progressing your necromancy. And a Tortle name doesn't surprise you. It's not frowned upon openly in Bournemouth, so
Yeah.
not a big surprise for you. Rolled a very high number. I'll give you a few.
18 plus 4 plus 1.
The next one you come across is...
Is it very good?
Yep, yeah. We're using the term book, but some of them are just like scraps. Some of them are tiny little
Pamphlets.
things, just like notepads, whatever. The next one appears to be a few pages torn from an old tome of some sort. The pages are vellum, quite good quality considering they've been torn out of something. It's some sort of excerpt on zombies. So it has if you guys would like the stat basics of a zombie, I can tell them to you that it's what's entailed.
Yeah.
It tells you like their weaknesses and their strengths, how they're made, blah blah blah, that sort of stuff.
Very cool.
And it's just as you're starting to get the sleepy eyes. Late in the night, your companions are all in their own rooms.
I died earlier today.
You died earlier today, and you're sort of like, ooh, okay, one more. As you do with good books.
Mr. Flippy. Bellamy.
Oh, you're calling out to Bellamy.
Red. You have any trophy? Is there a little feeling? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Surely there'd be like one on like the nightstand that you ring for the butler. Yeah.
You twinkle this little bell, and within probably
Or do I twinkle it.
within about a
Instead of
minute,
how to twinkle the way I do.
Bellamy sort of you hear him outside.
Is that Bellamy?
Yeah,
Bellamy?
he's
That's the
ringing
bell.
us. Let's go.
We're talking about blokes and their creams.
You hear it. We could join the page. Belongs on their crimes.
Only on our Patreon.
Yeah. You gotta subscribe to that content. Yes. Just in case I need it this time, it'll be heated.
Have it on tap.
Yeah. So you hear his voice sort of behind the door. Yes, sir. May I enter?
Absolutely. Do you? There's just my death book spread out everywhere. I don't suppose you'll have any trophy or the Yinden equivalent.
See that way. Be right. Closes the door. And you hear him shuffle off. It's probably 4 minutes. He comes back a polite.
Come in.
Yes, we have a supply. What would you like the mean?
What do you mean? What do you I like? Oh, in a tea.
Right away. Steeped or
Yes, please.
not a problem?
It's more powdered than steeped.
Right away, yes. And he comes back in a few minutes with some steeping. It smells like assholes, but it's got that. Even the smell of it is sort of like invigorating for you.
Good.
And you sip away.
I'm like lying on the bed, like feet.
A
I don't know
teenage
what that's
girl.
called. I'm sure there's a word for it, but you know what
Teenage
I mean.
girl on the bed.
Yeah. Teen diary. Turns out zombies.
Yeah, no,
Zombie diary.
I hope he walked in with like all your books spread across the bed, like zombie diagrams taped to the wall.
Yeah. The head of
Oshuvish.
Yeah, just on the nightstand. It's like, oh, you want some wool either?
Could I have some tea? Spot of tea, please. I love the feet kicking. That sells it for
My
me.
gigantic turtle hooves.
Yep.
I kind of picture them like elephant feet.
Yeah.
Like, they're like flat.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
There's still like I don't think there's a lot of toe.
Yeah, just it ends in a
Stop.
right.
Also, I swim, so do I have retractable?
Yes.
You can decide that whenever you like.
Foot fins.
Retractable peanut. That's right. So,
Not
reading.
just made of shell.
reading
I
the-
assume it's retractable.
Shut up. Stop talking about your own feet. Reading the last book. It's again, this one's more of a ledger, and it is a purchase list basically, and it takes you a little bit, but on your intelligence 23 roll, this appears to be how Oshuvish was getting corpses and where they were from.
Her, what's the word? Like budget for the year for paying grave robbers.
Yep,
and
like wherever she could get them. Like there's a few that's like 1 corpse, 2 corpses sort of thing. Fresh, not fresh.
this
it's
is
got-
like Frankenstein paying all of the like grave diggers.
Uh-huh. From it's quite an extensive list too. So she has obviously been doing this for a long
Does it have
time.
who she bought them from?
It has more of a location,
Okay, but that's
not specific names. She obviously
'cause
doesn't really
That's
care.
a long and vengeful and murdersome to-do list for the grave digger cleric.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we're here to revoke your membership from the guild.
Sorry.
Guild of life.
You know, the guild of all the living people.
Yes. So there are a number of strange places that you've never heard of, but one does catch your eye. The Godswalk Keep, supplying corpses, and quite a number at that rate.
Is that your place?
Ooh. So they're just selling like every John and Jane Doe to this person, or is it like a morgue?
Is what I'm all.
The keep, or is that just like the location?
You'll-
I'm sure he'll tell us all in the morning.
We have to turn around.
I have places.
Except the poop. Everybody out.
Everybody leave.
Now,
To poop now.
and we did confirm you do have an anus.
We did.
Yeah. While you were unconscious,
You're
they checked.
unconscious and out of the room.
Of course, I have an anus. And then the last. So that is a recurring,
And you said it was
almost
quite a
transaction.
few.
Yeah, a recurring transaction of a few corpses. So often.
Pretty big deal.
And the last sort of notes you're reading, so the 6th book is just an accounting of the first mishap, nearly getting overrun by zombies, and the need for a failsafe to prevent that from happening again. So yeah, it's basically just like a holy crap, I nearly died today.
Yeah. Dear diary, I hope these zombie bites aren't infectious.
Starting to hunger. But other than that, yeah, that takes you a good few, maybe 2 hours of reading.
Well, if we had like, I don't know, assume dinner was normal time,
Yeah.
7-ish, we hung around for an hour or two.
Little
I'm
supper.
up till 10, 11.
Stayed under in your bath for an hour and then came up for a read. Yeah, you can get a normal night's rest.
Put it down.
Do they have much of a garden?
Absolutely. So it's
That was
a
where you guys went and sparred, wasn't it?
no. They went down to a training hall.
Training room.
On
gymnasium.
the road in, it was a mile-long driveway with vineyards and gardens and just acreage of everything you can imagine.
Yeah, if I get time, can I spend half an hour investigating the area, trying to identify ingredients?
Ingredients.
Yeah, just like either usable plants or like animal stuff. And what would you consider the environment? Arctic, light shore, coast, desert, Feywild, forest, grasslands, hill, mountains, savanna, swamp, urban area, underdark, underground, underwater, varies, volcanoes.
Definitely underwater.
Probably
Okay.
grassland.
Grassland, cool.
Yeah.
Alright, so I make a nature check.
Yep.
Come on, baby. I just need to get above 10.
Got a 7 plus.
Give us an 11.
Plus skills.
Special
Nature plus 2, damn it!
Oh.
9. I'm one short of identifying anything.
So weeds do not exist here. Like wild growth, not so much allowed. It's all manicured and
Yeah.
looked after.
Very much so.
So that suits your role perfectly.
Nearly.
You do give it a good look, and it's amazing. Just like so much land.
Very garden.
Yeah, being from the Underdark, you're sort of
Not seeing.
you're not used to open fields and
flowers.
yeah, as someone's home.
Yeah.
Anything else? Any other nighttime activities?
Yeah, sharpen the weapons, that sort of thing.
Yep.
That's all.
That's what you want to call it, sure.
Sharpen the weapon.
Oil the long sword.
Shing, shing, shing.
The old whetstone, a good go. All right. Then in that case, I'll need everyone to leave the room except Paris.
Oh, cool.
Do we put in long rest first?
Yeah.
Do we put in level up?
About 3 level up.
Yes, please.
Never any levels.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, have a beautiful time.
Have a beautiful time.
Bye.
Turns out the garden was full of hydras.
And also, don't listen upstairs.
And golden grung.
So many golden grunts.
So many golden grung.
Beautiful.
Alright. So I go back to my room?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Yes, so in your exploration of their estate, really, you do see activity, like there's people around, there's servants doing.
Certain stuff.
Yeah, at some point you see...
It's not just Bellamy running the whole thing.
No, there's plenty of them. You walk into what looks like some sort of aquarium,
Cool.
and
No, I mean,
you know,
I like aquariums.
yeah.
He doesn't.
little reptile enclosures and that sort of stuff, and Rilla's in there just sort of feeding the nighttime sort of ones. Yeah, it's quite an impressive room, big enclosures and that sort of stuff. But other than that, I mean, it's just big rooms. You can kind of tell what they're being used for. There's guest suites, there's entertainment chambers. Got something like a little orchestra pit.
Cool.
So, like, if people want to get serenaded, they
When you have a host a party and that sort
Yep.
of thing, you want live music.
get the band in, and yeah, big bonfire sort of rooms, and I mean, this would
It's
be
a big old
outside.
mansion.
Yeah,
It's a big old
amazing.
mansion, it's got everything.
So it takes you quite a while. But you get back to your room and go about your nightly routine, sort of prepare the weapons and all that sort of stuff. And as you're bedding down,
Settle in for a little meditation.
yeah, you settle down. But for probably the first time ever, you lay down, not to meditate, but to sleep. You just sort of, oh, this bed is amazing. It reminds me of home. I slept in something as,
Luxurious.
yeah, as
Yes.
this. But you lay down, and sleep isn't something that you normally ever do, really. You don't feel the need for it.
Nay.
And it's sort of... oh, no. I need to know. Yeah, that's the one.
Work in progress.
While you're sleeping, you have the most vivid dream.
Pretty angelic.
You're just sort of aware all of a sudden, you're conscious. That's good.
Yeah, it does. It's quite soothing. Not something you would have heard before.
Oh, I tested this out. When I turn the AC off, it pulls so good. Oh, what is friggin' Warhammer thing?
Dang it!
That way. That one.
Yeah, no, it's
Captain?
working. Yeah, working just fine. No.
It's
that's-
meant to
that's
shoot
just
past
me in
you.
general. That's just me. Don't worry about that. I used to read this stuff.
This here.
Dang it.
But yeah, I found with the AC off, it just they're really nice.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Lingers.
Oh, and I've just realised.
There we
Right.
go. All right.
Right.
We're ready.
Scene set.
See.
So, your awareness comes to, and you're sitting in. Been in rooms like this before, but not in a while. It's sort of an accountant's room. So you see like abacus and stacks and reams of paper and calculations, tabulations. You see filing systems. A grand oak desk in front of you. And there's a figure standing, not sitting, but standing behind this desk. And he is just an unceasing flurry of activity. Floating back. And he has more than 2 arms. It takes you a second. You think he's just like really fast, but there are another set of arms and hands working beneath. Looking at his face, long auburn brown sort of locks, braided together. You begin to think dwarvish, maybe, but
Yeah, like tall, thick set.
very. Probably like 7 foot tall.
7 foot.
And his features don't belie any race that you've seen before. Very strange.
Alien to me.
Yeah, and he's just sort of working away, scribbling over here and working away, and he sort of notices you. Oh, well, you've made it, Varys. Thank you. I will have to pause what I'm doing at the moment.
Where
So,
am I?
that's a great question. You haven't dreamt before, have you?
No, I don't think so. I think this is the first. Who are you, by the way?
I'm Marius. Lovely to meet you. It's a lot to do, As you can see, there's work to be done, so we'll keep this short for you. I will explain what I can. If I can't answer your question, don't bother trying. There are things that I cannot tell you, but there are things that I need to tell you at the same time. So I'm sure you have questions. Who am I? I am, let's say I'm an accountant. What would I call myself? I keep the checks and balances of people's actions in check.
Right.
I tabulate.
Comic sense?
Sure, if that helps you understand it. It's in that way, sort of. I sort of weigh the actions of one against what they receive in return. Somewhat karmic.
Right.
But there, as you can see, and you look around, there are some of the stacks of these ledgers and stuff. It looks so good.
Yeah, no, it's...
It stays real still. I love it. I'm gonna go more. More! Also, I love that the mics don't pick it up.
Why don't you just have a look around the room? Like,
Yep.
is it... Am I in an office, like there's walls and stuff, or is there
Yep.
a pile of documents and then an endless void of white?
No, there are walls. It's a constrained environment. So you're not, like, floating in the middle of nothingness.
Void. I'm just in some accountant's office.
Yep.
He's quite large, has 4 arms.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
And brilliant orange eyes
I was
as
going to
well.
ask about them.
Right. So, I keep these chits, I keep these balances. there are two parts to this tale. I do the brain work, and Kezia does the handiwork, shall we say. Kezia.
Kezia.
Kezzia.
And who might Kezia be?
Well, you can go and meet her if you like. And he picks up a small coin and presses it to his table and sort of slaps it. And as he slaps it, the floor to your right sort of comes up to meet you and then flops down and you're in a different... It's just like a complete reversal of where the floor is. Like a revolving door almost.
Yeah. Like a sliding door, but sort of upside down.
Yep, but for you it stays completely steady. You're just somewhere else.
Yeah, like, what the...
And you look around, and the room that you're in has a very medical feel to it. It's white tile and that sort of sterile environment.
Sterile, yeah.
And you see a feminine figure. She's not 7 foot, she's more like a 5.5 foot. Again, not a human, not an elf, not really anything that you can pin down. Yep.
Long hair, short hair, black hair.
Got a short cut, sort of, what's that, a bob? Whatever that's called.
Yeah.
Yep. And she sort of turns, and you drink in the environment that you're in. She's in front of a gurney, and there is a figure sort of strapped down. Welcome. This is so good to finally meet you. I am Kezia, and you are Varys. We have watched you. And we are aware of your tendencies, you will think. But Marius will have to take over the conversation. It is time for me to work. Yeah. And she has this...
Does she also have 4 limbs?
No,
Okay.
she's normal amount of limb.
Okay.
Her face goes from like it's almost beautiful, like in an alien way.
Oh, but smooth,
Yeah,
symmetrical,
Yep. nothing amiss. It goes from
put together.
normal and put together to hideous and almost vicious looking.
Like just deep.
Yeah, the
rings
entire
and folds
musculature
and
of her
the
face.
Shadows cast over the eyes.
Yeah, and it's not entirely, it's not an evil, it's just a hunger, a brutality. And
I watch.
as the floor comes to meet you again, you see her begin to just like begin on the hands, just with bladed instruments working away, and you hear cries and screams as the floor.
Some kind of torture. Perhaps.
Right, does that answer your question about who Kezia is?
Kind of. I've got more answers than I had before. I had more questions, but
Excellent. I'm not surprised by that.
Yeah.
So, what we do here is, I will take my tabulations. I will weigh up how you, for example, have behaved in the material world.
Right.
And when you pass on, you're given your dues. Your balance is exacted, in a way.
Okay, tabulation of life material plane. Yeah.
Right, and we have these little things called Nikir. It's so you look and he's holding up a small coin. One side is a beautiful gleaming silver, and on the reverse it's almost like a burnished coppery sort of blood red but brown, somewhere in between. This is a Nikir, and he flicks it over to you. It's this is how we. This signifies that someone is owed what they're owed. The darker side goes down to Kez. I usually... Yeah.
And how do you assign this to someone?
I just leave it on them when when they're done.
With that,
when they're
with that
balanced.
face up?
Yes,
Right.
and Kezia,
To
That's-
not make that mistake ever.
that's okay. Understandable. Kezia, this is her way of knowing to begin, to commence work, and that they are owed what she does.
And you give these to them at the point of death.
Yes, this is to signify that they have paid for what they've done.
Okay.
Now you,
Okay.
we have some interesting things coming up in the near future. While he's speaking to you, he does not slow down. All arms, he's absolutely writing up chits and he's just tucking things away. He puts things underneath his desk that don't seem to go anywhere, but are gone from your sight, and you're just sort of like, he knows what he's doing.
There's a lot I don't understand here.
Yep. And, yes, there will be some, let's say, unfortunate things in the future. That I cannot
For
tell
me
you about.
Specifically, or?
I cannot tell you about it. I'm very sorry, but
Fair enough.
you and your entourage are in
They are my entourage.
somewhat. You are in a unique position with the upcoming change of coterie. We need your.
Interesting to know that someone of your position, whatever this is paying attention to that.
Yes, we're always watching. We have a need for champions within the material plane.
Does that mean we're not in the material plane?
Oh, absolutely.
I am dreaming, that's fair. I forgot about that.
Sorry, yes, that must be disconcerting for a mortal. What I proposition? I know you have a penchant for getting your hands dirty if need be. There will be many opportunities and, to be honest, much necessity for you to do what you do.
Such a thing.
We need you to make that judgment and deliver that punishment on your own, within the material.
Right.
This obviously calls for a moral standpoint of
Well, yeah.
deserving and...
Yeah, I guess it's the more... I'm after an instruction on the foundational values by which we make said judgments.
Right.
Like, what determines... is, like if an evil act saves 100 lives sort of thing.
Yes.
How do we tabulate?
Well, that's the thing. As you can see, my in pile is enormous.
Growing.
There are many that are unpunished and continue to be so. It is more work than I can handle, and I need your assistance to make those judgments.
Fair enough.
Morality is fickle. Any one thing can be both good or bad, depending on the intent behind it. So what I need you to do is I need you to use your best judgment. I know that you have a moral compass in. I know your upbringing has decidedly changed you,
Yes.
but I know who you are supposed to be. Now, I have a requirement, and this is non-negotiable if you are to agree to assist us.
Right.
What's in it for you is we
Next question.
will grant you things that others do not possess. I cannot tell you that until the time comes, but it...
Not material will.
Oh, no. Much more impressive.
Good.
This will be something that changes you entirely.
As long as it doesn't damage my dashing good looks.
Oh, no, you will be
Good,
as
okay.
dashing as ever.
Alright, we're okay, that's fine.
So,
Acceptable terms, I suppose.
So first and foremost, there is a dichotomy in what we do. I am the brains, and she is the physical delivery.
The problem.
You need to take on both aspects. Both physical and, we'll use the term psychic for game terms, but physical and mental. I need you to sleep like a normal human. I know that is not your...
That how we will communicate?
We will not so much communicate. This will help you to refine your gift when I give it to you.
Okay.
I need you to get in the practice of sleeping and aligning your mind and body in order to do what we need you to do.
Alright. I'll do my best.
It-
It's not something I'm...
That's okay.
practiced at,
It will
I'll
take
say.
time. It will take time. That is fine. The other thing that we need you to do.
Mhm.
When you... I know this is tricky. When you deliver your job, the punishment that is deserved, we need you to take the anger, the pleasure.
Mm.
It should not be done for personal gratification. It should be...
Dispassionate.
Exactly. You can study and research. It's not to hinder you. You need to know what you're doing to inflict punishment.
Yeah, you just don't want to hire a butcher.
Exactly. We don't want someone who will get carried away and accidentally kill someone undeserving or deliver punishment to someone that doesn't. And I know with your family situation, that will be different. I need you...
Depending on the circumstance. But yes, it could present challenges. Definitely.
I need you to remember these words
Right.
that I've just told you.
Yes.
Take the... Let's say don't let wrath drive
Mm.
that engagement, as difficult as it may be.
And how much of this agreement would my entourage, as you so put it, be privy to?
Oh, as much or as little as you...
Okay, good. So I can use them with the assistance of the moral judgment making. The final call is mine
Yours.
to decide, but I can seek advice.
Yes, of course. And
Brilliant.
I expect you to. I would expect no less. I'm sure there will be situations that are quite difficult to judge.
Pass out, yeah.
But you will know when it's time to judge. You will find one of these Nakir in your bandolier.
Oh, cool.
So you look down and there is a little slot, a little
Coin
pouch
slot that's
where
been
you,
sewn in there.
where you would find them.
Okay, cool.
And so if you reach in, you could just pull it out. Dispense.
Cool. Cool.
I hope that makes sense. There is only so much that I can tell you without changing what will come to be.
No, that's fair. I suppose my only other question for the moment would be, is there any advice you can give me for the next day?
No, I think you'll do fine.
Alright, fair enough.
It's going to take some getting used to the idea, but you'll know when our foundational gifting is ready.
Right.
You'll understand.
Fair enough.
Things will make a lot more sense down the track, but pre-coterie, your understanding has to be.
No, alright.
Yes, feel free to tell the others as you wish. We will be working in close relation with the other members of the coterie once you are bound in. And yes, any other questions? He's just like he never takes his gaze off you. Like you know, he has you as his full attention, but everything else is still working away.
Automatic muscle memory processes.
Yeah.
No, nothing. No, I don't have any particularly well thought out or clearly defined questions at this point.
Not a problem.
I'm curious, to say the least, but also in my quest for answers, at the least, I'll take any helping hand I can get. And
This will help a lot.
yeah, I'm interested. So
Excellent. I think you will make a...
shake or sign a contract or something? Or
Oh,
do I
no.
just say yes.
If you assent, it will be known.
Okay.
Yes, I'm sure you will become a fantastic Panakia.
What?
A term? You have no
Panikia is what he said.
Pano, P-A-N-O, K-I-I-R.
P-A-N-O-K, what?
K-I-I-R. One word.
Panikia. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
He throws this term out sort of nonchalant, and you're just like,
And was the Nikia, how was that spelled?
N-A-K-I-I-R.
N-A-K-I-I. Sweet. Very good.
Lovely to meet you finally, and I wish you all the best. I know that the future holds some things that you will not enjoy, and that's okay. That is part of life.
Same as ever.
But if you can help us continue the eternal song by doing what you do, in case you're wondering, this will be your almost.
So, this is
I would almost call it judgment. Will be your
right. Yeah, that's
domain. Punishment, judgment.
Yeah, that's fine for now.
Anyway, rest well.
I guess I shall. For the first round, and I'll try sleeping.
Yep. And all of a sudden you're waking from full night's rest. Just like. And you look down and you've got a grey sort of bracer looking thing over your wrist.
Cool. There are,
Doesn't seem to do anything.
just a dull kind of
Yep.
iron looking.
Not metallic in any way. It feels leathery.
Okay, cool.
Yes. You just sort of. It's definitely not there before.
Yeah, and then I just quickly check a bandolier for the coin slot.
Yep, definitely there. No coins are.
No, yeah,
Nothing
in
comes
it,
out.
but it's definitely been sewn in there.
Yep, absolutely. I'll grab them.
Go grab the fellas.
Whoa.
Good news. I'm Jergal now.
Look at me. Look at me. I am Joe
I
Gallo.
am Jergal now.
Smirky. Good 25 minutes.
Smook.
Jeez,
Alright.
lordy.
So is he dead now too?
No,
Absolutely.
surprisingly.
So you all wake up from your.
Does anyone want a drink while I'm here?
Yes,
Cool.
whenever I've got in there. Rolling for glass.
Do you want
Yes.
a caramel
19.
latte or mocha?
Caramel latte, yeah. That sounds
Caramel
pretty good.
goes hard.
And I'll have my whatever thingy thing.
Bund a bag.
On the bird.
Bundable.
Best James Bond movie, Bundaball.
I found that with the AC off, the haze stays really well.
Yeah, it looks better.
I might have the other deer actually, is that alright, Pigs?
Oh yeah,
Have with the
yeah, go for it.
caramel.
Tear it up.
Yeah, kill it. Do whatever.
I haven't had a deer for a hot minute.
Yeah, I need the fuel.
You all awaken. Kincaid, you notice a probably 20-ish centimeter wide by about 1.5 high. Some sort of grey metallic-y object on your bedside, sitting on top of some of the scraps of parchment and stuff.
What does it look like?
It looks somewhat like a frame almost. It looks a little like an old school lantern.
Old school what?
Lantern.
Oh, lantern.
You've been given a new lantern.
Grey.
New home for the boys.
Yeah. Long grey, like grey iron lantern.
There are no markings whatsoever. It's completely nondescript.
It's like dark
Absolute.
iron
Yep.
lantern.
Yep.
Does it look murderous? If I touch it and start playing with it, will I?
No,
will I die?
not at all.
What is it? Are you
I knew it.
friendly?
It's come for me.
Will you
The
kill
murder
me?
cage.
Just touch it, it just starts shooting disintegration rays out.
would I have? Is there anything about it that I'd be like, oh, the famous lantern of Liggenblogen?
The Gryffindor lantern.
Yeah,
To those in need.
The lantern of Lodric Liffendor.
Famed hero known for defeating many a basilisk with his lantern.
just
clubbing him to death.
Just like it's like a dolphin torch, just like beating down the basilisk.
I will lightly work.
Damn it. Damn it, you absolute maroon.
Lodric Liffendor.
My favourite superhero.
Took 10 seconds to get
I'm
that
so
far
sorry.
off track.
I give you cool lantern. Lodric Liffendor.
Clubbing seals.
It's been too long since we've D&D'd. You got to get it all
Gotta get the
out.
sillies out. Problem is, then there's more sillies. It's just sillies all the way down.
All the way down.
All the way down.
Yeah, I'll pick up the lantern and have a look at it.
It feels natural. It feels like it belongs to you in a way
Cool.
that you can't really describe.
Feels like
And you all sort of wake, coming out of your rooms. Get the chest hair, a little scritchy scratch.
Very much so. My hair's all ruffled up.
Can I take the lantern and like replace the lantern that's I've got like fixed to Kanuna's stuff
Absolutely.
with it? Like drew
Kanuna's?
across.
Kanuna's stuff or your mother's stuff?
What did I say?
You said
Kanuna's?
Kanuna's.
Kanara.
I knew what I mean.
I knew what you
Freudian
mean.
slip. Kanuna is your mother.
Oh my word! That actually would have been a good twist. What a twist! You baby. Alright, so. That's Excelente. You all sort of come out into your common room and you notice that Kincaid's little lantern on his staff has changed a little, and Varys also has something.
Red, little, same colour, I'm pretty sure, but mine's leather, bracer sort of thing. Nondescript, plain, has no markings of any kind. Really.
What
When did you guys get stuff from the armory?
I thought this was like, you know, they leave pillow mint.
I didn't get a goddamn mint.
Room service.
It was just on my bedside table.
A little chalky mint.
That's it, Ricky. We are stealing the soaps and the pillows.
Yeah, I've
We're
already
rolling
loaded
this
up my bag
box.
with all the little shampoos. Don't you worry.
Tiny shampoos.
And the soaps.
I just assumed we paid for the complimentary. Oh, hey, well, you've got something, Varys.
Yeah, for the first time ever, I think I had an actual sleep and a real dream, and I met.
Oh, how good is it?
It's pretty good. It takes a lot longer.
Yeah.
I met a creature, man, being, thing, I don't know what he is, named Marius. Really nice eyes.
Marius.
And he was kind of an accountant of some description,
Oh, yes.
doing lots of paperwork. Really, it looked pretty awful, to be completely honest.
Yep.
But yeah, and he has a business partner named Kezia, and together they more or less punish people, I guess, a lot when they've done not good things, and maybe, you know, send them on to a better place if they're not wankers in the totality of their life. And they were hiring, basically. And so, yeah, I have a general idea of the job, but early days, you know?
Sounds like an
Didn't really
assassin.
come with a pamphlet or a brochure. or...
Afterlife is outsourcing the weighing of soul and deciding if
Yeah,
we're
basically. Like, his desk was pretty cluttered.
If they're outsourcing to people like us, we're in the shit.
Yeah, like, they were not keeping up with the workload particularly well. And they said kind of at some point I would just know when, I guess, I've started officially working for them. So that's where that came from.
Were they some sort of,
Congratulations
Beings?
on your internship. Well,
Are they the
Like some sort of celestial being?
Don't know. They didn't look, but also I don't know what a celestial looks like. He looked like a physical, like he didn't look like he was made out of stardust or anything. Like he had arms and hair and that sort of thing. Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Davey.
Do you reckon they would be a part of the myriad with?
Well, yeah. There was something Marius said. What was it? It was something about they were going to be working with the rest of. He called you my entourage, by the way.
I want to speak to this Marius.
But yeah, he said either he or someone else that he's like familiar with would be working with. That was kind of the gist I got. So I think he is one of these myriad. But that's all I really kind of got for you.
Why did he give me lantern?
Well, actually, I have no idea if that was him or not. I can ask next time I see him.
Where's our pyramids?
I got nothing for you.
Did you check your...
I just run back to the room, throw all the pillows under the mattress.
No strange pillow mints.
Dang
Sorry, Bellamy. Room's a mess.
Don't worry, sir.
When I asked the lantern if it's murder, did it do anything? Say anything?
If I poke it,
It is inert from all
If
poking
I
and
transfer
speaking
stuff
and
like
licking.
candle and then the mushrooms.
That's fine. It doesn't awaken. It doesn't look at you and say hi.
Hello, I'm Lodric Gryffindor.
The lantern of Logic Gryffindor. I am a sentient lantern.
Sentient plus 3 lantern of
What's
Vasalor's
that?
bashing.
Not Slytherin.
I'm sorry, I'm going to have to kill you.
Oh, these plants, they're evil, you say. They just burn inside the lantern.
No such goodies.
But, yeah, should we have breakfast and then maybe see about the vault?
Yeah. Well, geez, maybe when we have a sit down with Flinvar, we'll also have to bring up Marius and Keziah.
Yeah, Kezia.
Kezia, as in your horse?
That's Kezara.
Kezra.
Close.
K-E.
Shit, that would have been bad on the side.
Imagine.
I panicked for a second. I was like, oh no.
Yes, Marius and his assistant, an elk.
Yeah, when it's like, hey, what did you want to name it? Kezra. He's like, oh, really?
Yeah.
It's really interesting.
No wonder they're so close. Alright, that's my fast start for the day. How'd you go, Kendra?
Just shredded
Elk
noises.
The usual. Mondays, right?
I actually did that name thing initially when I think it was for your Cordal. The name wasn't originally Cordal. It's from someone else's game that I'd apparently just absorbed and didn't know.
I did that with like one of the... I can't remember what it was, but I was like...
Yeah, what?
I was trying to think of a dragon's name, and I was like, just kind of going through like a random generator, and there was one I was like, and I kind of twisted, I was like, oh, Manaroth, and I was like, where is that from?
Wait,
Manaroth.
the demon
I was like,
king
that sounds,
from
that sounds cool. Yeah, and then
Warcraft
I just was like, hang on a second, I googled it, and I was like, oh, not that.
Then that's when you add 2 apostrophes.
Yeah.
Fixed.
It's bloody
Legally distinct entity.
Joe
20%
Manganiello's.
Arkan the Cruel.
No, not him. His deity.
Tiamat.
No, there was a totally looking
Krull.
cruel. Yeah, whatever it is.
Krull's like the turtle.
I'd written that down as your deity name, and I was like,
Better Google that.
crap. I knew I'd heard that somewhere.
Change it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, fantasy names, it gets hard.
Also a name of a very interesting like 80s fantasy / sci-fi movie.
Yep. Yes, absolutely. So, you head down, and they basically take request for breakfast. So whatever you feel like, the kitchens can prepare for you.
The works.
Fish of the day.
Dish of the day. Okay, you want what?
The works.
They'll have what he's having.
Yes. What would you like?
Bacon,
No.
heirloom,
Yes.
the yes.
I'll have what he's having and griffin eggs.
That's
It's an expensive breakfast.
Bellamy's like,
I'm very sorry, sir.
We're all out from
We don't have griffin eggs on.
But can you get them?
not breakfast time.
Oh, sorry. I thought I was in the Ralozeiros estate.
What a bunch of dicks.
Shaded Bellamy.
That's right.
Myriad's
chosen.
I thought you ran a top-class establishment, Bellamy. Why did they hire you?
I'm very sorry, sirs.
What about dragon eggs?
Also not on the menu. We can get fowl eggs if that works.
That'll do.
Perfect.
Okay, thank
Maybe
you.
Sir
Very sorry.
Tussington will have griffin eggs.
Toosington.
We will have to stop in there and see what they sell.
The grapes
It's a real
are
game,
something-
Bob. You better develop that place.
I don't even remember that being a joke.
No,
Like, that we were making.
it was Toosey subbed, and we said, "Oh yeah, and there's Sir Toosington's vineyard," and I don't know where you
Yes,
got
I
the
just was like, nipple yard, and wrote that.
The grapes just have a little point on the end of
A
them.
little teat.
Little areola colour right on the bottom.
the nipple grape. Right, so we get breakfast out of the way.
Breakfast out the way.
Bellamy is very apologetic and sort of like, I will pass on your requests. I'm not sure that they will be possible, but it's good to know feedback like that sort of thing. And your food comes out all fresh and delightful, spiced and beautiful. And Vassal? Yes. Comes a little bit through your meal, comes down to sort of join you, sort of see how you all went. Did you enjoy your rooms? That sort of stuff. We don't need to roleplay at all.
Yes.
Where are my mints?
Where's my chocky mint?
It's the 10th.
10th of Vada, the 10th of Nail. So technically, like, they're Friday, but they don't have a weekend.
Oh, we're missing the beat-up night at the pub.
Yeah.
Damn it! The bruised boulders gone cold
Yeah.
again. No blood to be spilled here.
Dang it.
Got to get there on a Friday. That's all it is.
And we get teleportation.
Yeah.
First thing we do, teleportation circle.
Fine.
In the
Yeah,
bruised
we're
ball.
drawing a circle in the pit. Every Vada will just warp in mid-fight. Pre-covered in blood. That's the surprise element of the fight when we show up.
Special guest.
Steel chair from the portal.
Yes. So you guys can sort of like get baths or whatever you want out of the way. They offer, you know, mud for you.
Yeah, no, as long as they
Piping
clean
hot
my
mud
stuff
bath.
during the night,
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
all good.
Yep,
Strap
it's all
on some-
folded and pressed in the
Clothes,
shared room.
Wearing these same clothes for a month straight.
Yeah.
Just like, ooh yeah,
Oh, wow,
We got some
that's what that
stankin'-
feels like.
Yeah,
when
it's
clean.
really ingrained in there. Yes. So eventually, Vasalor's sort of, right? Are you ready to
Get to work.
hopefully get this done?
Yeah.
Yes.
Anything else?
Line up at the old vault.
You're good.
I'll cast. There's not any rules against casting spells here before we go in.
No, not out here. You will struggle inside there
Interesting.
Oh.
to cast
Oh, so
much
you-
magic.
You've
Much
got
or
some
any?
wards up in there.
You will be able to cast some lower level
Okay,
sort of.
cool.
Well, just so you guys know, not actually no. You can find that out.
Let's say I were to smite whatever the hell this thing is in there.
Right?
Gravy.
Pardon?
If I were to smite whatever the hell's in there.
What was
Are
your
you familiar
question?
with paladins and their ability to?
Understood, but what was the question?
If I were to smite anything inside of there,
Right.
will be alright? Or will there be some sort of magic that deflects shit?
Oh, there is a lot of anti-magic warding and anti-thievery and that sort of stuff.
Anti-thievery.
within. Absolutely.
Well, it is a vault.
It is my most guarded possession. And, but yes, you can use some magic. You will not be able to teleport if you needed. You do.
But we,
I just need to kill shit, mate.
I am
Absolutely.
level 3 aid, so plus 10 to max and current hit points.
Is level 3 10 or 20?
10. Cool. So it's a level 2 spell, so it normally gives 5.
Yeah.
But I'm upcasting it.
Sweet. Thank you. Max HP.
Very
modifier.
helpful.
The other thing that you need to know Is but Rilla and I will we are the only access into the vault. We will open the door as long as we can, but after half an hour, if you do not leave, we will have to wait and send someone else in.
What if we just knock on the door?
Can we have a secret knock?
We will not hear it.
It's soundproof.
Does sending work within?
There are a little chamber.
Can we just have the key?
There is no key.
Okay.
Locks can be picked.
Alright, so the door's open. We've got half an hour to get in, get it done again.
When we open it, and he sort of holds up just what you thought was a delicate sort of gold bangle almost. When we open the room,
Maybe it's a good idea for us to have one of those.
oh, I cannot. No one else can use it.
What about if Rilla comes in with us?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, like, is she a fighter at all?
I'm
Look
not
at
at all.
this. You want to just bring a civilian with 2 hit points in?
If I went in with you, that would defeat the purpose of hiring you to do this.
Yeah, pretty much.
Not saying you'll kill the thing.
Okay,
You
but
just-
so the long and short of it is, we've got half an hour to get the job done.
Yes.
Or else we'll have to wait until whenever you send a fella in.
Yes.
Which will be every half hour, maybe?
I don't have another band of
we-
adventurers.
Can you just, like, open the door every half hour and be like, hey,
I'll
you're
say-
done? And we'll be like,
Or
yeah.
can we even set up like
I
if we're not
don't
back in
know.
half hour, open it at 6 p.m.
How about in half an hour we open the doors and if you get out, you
Can we use sending in there?
is it what level is it?
3.
2. Oh, 3. Jesus.
I-
Guess we have to be pen pals.
So it'll only remain open for 30 minutes.
You know,
Yes.
But yeah, if you just open it every, let's say, hour or so, just
Well, I don't know what is in there, and if I were to open the door non-stop, whatever is in there could get out. I'm opening it once and then in half an hour.
alright. But will be the things that are in there waiting to get out because we're going to get the job done.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good confidence. That's what you need.
I didn't understand a dumb thing on here.
Oh, okay.
Never mind.
You like completely focus.
I just
Alright, shall we get to it then, lads?
yeah, pretty much.
Cast your big magics now because they may not work in there.
Yeah.
Shield of Faith.
Haven't you?
Yep. So if you've got any magics,
yeah, no, just Hermes, put him on my shoulder.
nipple yard. Any other magics being cast?
Yeah, just Shield of Faith. And
So,
Rilla comes down, sort of dressed in a velvety sort of purple robe, looking like she's got the décolletage sort of showing, and very very rich man's wife.
like, what's her name in Natalie Dormer and
Marjorie Tyrell.
in
Favorite person.
in Game of Thrones?
Yeah. Yep. Very regal and jewelry at 9 a.m. sort of thing.
You're pretty bad at stealth. aren't you?
Farewell.
yes.
Farewell. My wishes are that you come out in one piece.
Yeah, we'll see you soon, love.
See you soon.
Me too.
And she comes up and sort of looples a little panel slate on the wall near the door. So you're in the training hall. Walk around it. You're in the cellars sort of area, and you enter.
Before we go in, I will.
Oh, yeah.
Were you gonna cast something maybe stealth?
Yeah, but I'm thinking you can wild shape, so I'm
That's
going to
exactly
do me.
what I was gonna say.
So I'm going to 3rd level invisibility myself and through.
Can we say we've like had a I don't know tactics chat?
Yeah, of course.
But, so because I was thinking, I'm assuming loosely that we'll want to be stealthy.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, fox. Like I'll turn into a fox because this is just playing so strangely.
Mhm.
Yeah, why is that coming up red?
Give it a restart if you.
Yeah, maybe maybe that's.
Any prep geeks?
No, just summon Hermes. Actually, well, yeah. There's something like I'll try and work on it with like as a poisonous thing. Like it's just the issue of when you apply poison, it only lasts for a minute, sort of thing. So I can't ever do it in preparation unless it's like I'm going to stab him in 10 seconds.
Yeah, in combat you'll be able to.
But it's also like and it costs your action, so that's man, you gave up 40 damage. To do that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, if you ever got the jump on someone and you can wait a turn, it's a good opportunity. But I guess that's the drawback.
Yeah.
Any preparation on your side?
Just a shield of faith.
Okay.
That only lasts for like a minute though. Or like 10 minutes maybe.
Isn't it 10 minutes?
Don't know. I'm no paladin.
I'll tell others
It's a minute or 10 minutes.
I thought it was 10.
Big difference.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, invisibility is an hour, so
And he
that's...
said like some low level stuff might work, so like shield.
It's level 1.
Yeah, can maybe
It's level 1, so like maybe that'll still work in there. Like you'll be able to cast it in there.
I should be able to use it in there, but I thought it was 10, but it could be 1. It has a 1 in it.
Could be a million. But that
Can
one
we say it's a million?
No.
Why not?
Can I just cast this one spell once and then it just affects me forever?
10 minutes, so
Okay,
It is 10?
10.
Right.
and you're invisible.
Okay, so your thingies.
So do we want like Hermes to scout?
Rip Varus.
Probably good having Hermes do a big sweep through the vault.
Well, yeah,
Just
it'll
seeing,
be more like Vasalor will open the door, we'll have to file
Box.
in, and then we'll have
Oh.
Hermes try and
But keep
360 the
dancing.
room while we stay where we are, because
Yeah.
Vasalor will close the door behind us, kind of thing, and then go from there.
What level is your Find Familiar?
I think it's you can only cast it at level 1.
Well, you can cast it with a high level spell slot.
Yeah,
It
but
doesn't
do
provide
anything,
any benefits.
So imagine like if you cast it at higher levels and you
Ninth
pull a
level
star.
Hermes,
Yeah.
a really big owl.
Finally.
hurts.
Ooh.
Do I have the right spell prepared? Sorry.
You will be sorry. When chat falls asleep. By the way, while we've got a sec, thank you to Battlefield Accessories for these little pieces. You probably can't see them on there, but we've got a little map down there. And to Midnight Malaise for our sweet ass BGM. Yes. Are you ready yet, Kincaid?
I don't know. Ask D&D Beyond.
D&D.
D&D Beyond, are you ready yet?
It seems to be, yes.
Okay,
Oh, that's...
Hey, well, it's more ready than it was.
Well, that's also something. Yeah, fox. Right, so do we want me in first and then you guys and then...
Well, yeah, well, we're invisible, so we can kind of...
yeah, sweet.
Fox
yeah,
cave.
and you're a fox. Okay, awesome. Yeah, it's me and the zoo going.
Just as you're about to enter, I'll... I assume it is a summon.
It's magical, yes.
It may not survive the...
May not or definitely won't.
I don't have an owl myself.
Do you have a familiar yourself?
No, but summoning creatures probably.
Just take a punt, we'll find out.
Yeah.
What about
It
being
may-
a creature?
That
Having
is...
turned into a creature,
It's difficult. I
says
just
the fox.
don't...
No, I don't think I can talk as a fox. We'll
Nope.
say I had this combo before.
Absolute worst case scenario, they may have 10 gold worth of incense in this house
Yeah.
somewhere.
But doesn't
like,
it take an hour to cast?
Yes.
It's up...
That's
It'll be
like,
Yeah.
That's a
I
later
would rather
cast.
try it.
Yeah,
If we can
yeah.
have him for the fight, then cool. If not, he dies, kind of thing.
If he dies,
Yeah.
he dies.
Yeah, so... Yeah, well, we got to find out the limits on this low-level magic sort of works, but maybe not. Kind of, we need to know specifics. So, I'm taking him in.
Yep. Okay. Beautiful. So you step through it's quite a large door, and the chamber that you're in, it's got sort of slab concrete sections with small gap between it, and looking down, there is nothing underneath. So these levitating or suspended in some way concrete slabs that you can step on.
That's cool.
and
How big are the gaps in between them?
probably like
Okay,
not
gonna
that you
fall
can
down.
fall through.
Yeah. Not a tripping. Well, a tripping hazard.
Somewhat.
Just don't get your little fox ankle.
But yeah, so they're probably like
Not
half a
deep
meter
thing.
wide. It's
So
simple
we've
enough.
gone in. Can I fox?
Sure. So you boom Fox into Foxcade.
Do I die? Does it work?
What level is it?
It's not a spell. It's a
Oh, okay.
Wild shape.
it's druid ability.
Yep. Seems
Awesome.
fine. Seems to hold.
Make
And
fox noises.
they close the door with the big sort of metal door behind you, and it is absolutely devoid of sound in this room. Yes, absolutely devoid of sound. He's sort of, see you later, and it just
Okay, and at the
See
instant
you
the door
what?
closes, does Hermes vanish?
Level 1 spell.
Cool.
Hermes
Alright.
survived. Cool.
I just give him the little, and then he.
Did he do it with his beak or with a wing?
No, with a wing. He
Nice.
even curled up some of the feathers at the end.
Fist.
Bought this one from Vin Weasel.
Yeah. Hermes has an exceptionally deep voice too. So it's probably like a.
planar antechamber.
They just work out together.
Yeah.
They're gym buddies.
It's like one of those Venice Beach like iron gyms on the beach.
Oh yeah.
The ethereal waves lapping. All the sexy lady familiars walking past.
It's like, ooh, look at that owl. Right.
There's this bald weasel.
And
Yeah.
There's a bald weasel hanging out with an owl.
Yeah.
I wanted me and
The
Hermes
family!
to stealth.
Like, sorry, say again.
I wanted me and Hermes to stealth.
Yeah,
Okay,
all of
stealthing
us,
in the
yeah.
open is.
Well, yeah, not like in the open. Like, I just want to kind of take up a position near one of these pillars, so I'm at least hidden from 70, like half the angles of
So you
fucking
are
sight.
in
that
the
exist.
antechamber.
Okay, I thought
So
we
it's probably like a 60-foot long. And yeah, there's absolutely nothing between you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you look down, it just keeps going. And you're sort of like,
Let's just send Hermes in first,
Wait,
get him to find where the
yeah.
thing is.
So, open the door to the actual vault.
okay, yeah, ready?
You know?
Door, Gryffindor.
And then,
Oh, I should work that in
Gryffindor.
somehow.
Lift
And then-
door.
Where's Hermes? Hoot.
yeah, Hoot.
Hermes.
I want you to stay high and on the edges of the room.
Hermes.
Have a little scout.
And then you're closing the door.
Behind him.
Yeah, should we do that?
That's up to you.
No, I just
No,
send
I don't
him
think so.
through.
Yeah.
But can we take up position? Well, can I? Everyone else is visible. Take up position on like the side of the doorway, so it's not like if something looks straight out, it'll just see me standing there.
Sure.
Yeah. Then I want to walk into Hermes and see if I can see what he sees.
Beautiful. And you do so.
Brilliant.
Walking into Hermes, he flaps up towards the ceiling, and it's probably like a 60-foot ceiling.
Jeez.
Quite a large chamber. This is just a representation of it. It is
Yeah.
far larger than this. But I had to fit it.
6 foot high ceiling. Very cool.
It's probably 250 foot end to end, and probably 80 wide. And it is. There's a lot to take in. I'll get you to roll a perception check as old mate Hermes.
Yeah. Ooh, thank God for advantage. 16.
16. Beautiful. So, flapping around. You see, there is a lot of cabinetry.
Mhm.
Sorry. A lot of cabinetry, a lot of display cases, and the like. They are of very varying sizes. There are like sets of armor displayed on a bust sort of thing, caged in behind glass. There are
Could be the world's prize cannon next to the world's prize
There-
ring. One
there is
display
a
case
lot
is
of- a
10,000
lot.
times the size.
yeah, you see there are some what look like an exoskeleton almost with skin draped over it of some sort.
Nice.
There are, weaponry, there's scrolls and tomes, there's Basically anything you can think of.
Do I see anything like a spider web, like a pool of liquid, like something organic or out of place that doesn't belong amongst the steel, glass, and stone?
Yeah. Which way are you gonna flap?
I'll have him go hug left wall, go up, and then if he can, complete a circuit.
Do some sort of a
It's
circuit.
always best.
Okay. 3 human hands. Are you risking that?
Oh,
What else?
Boy, Hamlet.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's a big time.
The brains.
Well, maybe I need
Tequila.
this shotgun 2 beers.
Oh, it is basically. I don't know where these came from. Someone brought them.
Wow.
lemon and.
That's the one I got for you when we didn't have the
Did you bring 2 though?
I don't know.
Because I drank one and there's another one, and I was like,
traumatic on the can.
it's all
It's
New
Maori.
Zealandy.
Raumati.
It's
Yeah,
in Maori.
Raumati. Is it like a kiwi energy
It's
drink?
No,
it's like
it's-
a lemon drink.
Yeah, it tastes identical to 7-Up.
Oh, cool.
It's that. Yeah, like legit the same thing. I was like, oh, like,
It's different.
no way. It tasted so
7-Up.
just like lemony, limey.
7-Up tastes a lot more fizzy.
Either way,
It's fizzy
hate
taste.
squeeze. That's true. So yes, there are absolute varying. I can go into detail once you guys are in there, but on your 16, you see a lot of crap. And in this far corner, you see a dragonborn fellow and a human fellow. Actually, not human.
Dragonborn.
Elven.
Do you want to
Oh yeah, if you got him. Hell yeah. Let's get bombed.
Human.
And a what, sorry?
And an elven fellow.
Oh, an elven fella, you say?
A human could be fine.
Yeah, but what if I have
So there's 3.
No, it's just the 2 of them. There's one dragonborn and then one humanoid figure.
Nice.
What are they doing?
So you see the dragonborn and the elven fellow, both male. We can tell. Hard to tell with dragonborn though. You don't see a big dragon dick, but anyway.
Not yet.
Look like
Strange
You-
back type.
Yes.
12 inches. Good.
1d8 plus constitution.
You see the dragonborn and the elven fellow discussing. What was your stealth? Sorry, you wanted to roll stealth when you went.
Stealth, yeah.
Should we all?
What?
I think
You haven't
we're
entered
all-
yet, but you can.
Yeah, we're all kind of trying to be quiet.
Just
Oh.
+3 on that. So that's
Damn.
a 5 on the stealth for Hermes, and then for yours truly.
Wow, that's.
Dice are going.
I've rolled 2 1s, a 3, and 1 13 out of my 4 rolls.
Jeez.
Yeah, so that's still like +12. So that's still like a 13, because that's my one.
Foxcade
No,
got
it's +9, so
16.
that's a flat 10 on my step.
Okay.
Invisible third and got 17.
Not a surprise.
Invisible Ricky got 10.
Okay.
Getting those out of the way
Foxcade
now.
got 16.
So, the stealthiest of crew.
Trying to
No.
tunnel under one of the display cases.
Swap out Kincaid for Foxcade.
Yes. So you see the figures sort of standing there, looking at each other, and then what looks like just a human. Wow.
Man.
Sort of just standing around disinterestedly.
Like all 3 of them are.
Yep.
Yeah, they're just kind of
And
standing around.
I'm guessing these 2 are armed.
Yes.
And the human is maybe the
servant that was sent in at the start.
that never came out.
They're all remarkably still alive. They seem alive. Like, are they moving?
Yeah.
Okay. Like, they're not, like, petrified.
No.
Something.
Yes. What would you guys like to do?
Wait for more information from Hermes. I want to see what's on the other side of the...
Yeah. Can I
Why is
see
there an
the
hourglass?
or 30
That is your
minutes?
half-hour timer.
Ah.
Can I
Does
see
that,
the
is that
books
actually
of
half an
Slate?
hour?
That is actually half an
Okay,
hour.
cool.
Can I see the books of Slate?
You will have to make an investigation check and enter the room.
Oh, I thought we already had.
No, we opened the door and sent Hermes in. Yeah, can
Have
Hermes
Hermes look
finish
around
his...
for a bit and then go
loop?
around the rest of the
Yeah, no, that's what he's doing. He's
going to complete his circuit.
You do the full shtick.
Go
I
on.
don't see anything else
Okay.
other than, displays. And
Yeah.
I think we've located the
The
two mercenaries and the servant, but
They're all still alive.
they're all alive.
Wait,
This
how
is
many servants did he say he
strange.
sent in?
One servant, and then when the regular cleaner didn't come out, he sent 2 soldiers in, and they never came out.
And they're all just chilling in that corner.
They're all still alive.
Look,
Can you get Hermes to have a look and see if he spots anything that they're sitting around, or?
Well, from Hermes' description,
Well, it
they
would have
looked.
been told to me when we just
Yeah.
looked at him then.
Yeah.
From
He
Hermes'
did a good
description,
fight.
they looked disinterested, which has me feeling there's maybe something in here that has mind controlled them or something like that. So I think we're gonna have to
Can
slowly
Can I put
approach, see if we can overhear what they're talking about,
that's what I'm thinking.
and maybe just openly address them, and then it might go into
Yeah, if
an
anyone's
attack.
going to openly address them, though, maybe.
I'll have
Probably.
a peek in and use Divine Sense.
A peek in what? Into the
Into the
chamber. It's enormous. How long's your divine sense?
Is it 60 foot?
Yeah, say 250 foot. Room, you're in
No,
the
I mean
middle.
Divine Sense.
Yeah. Oh, it's 30 or 60. So
No idea.
you would need to get a lot closer to be in range.
Can
Of them, yeah.
if I poke my head up to the door,
Yeah.
can I just listen?
Yep.
What do I hear?
It's very quiet.
So
Do
do
I hear anything?
Maybe.
No, actually.
Nothing whatsoever.
It's 60 feet, my Divine Sense. So you said it's a 120 foot
Fiend
chamber.
undead. 250.
250.
Oh, 250.
So it's 250 down by 80, like 80 wide.
So if
and
you
then
stood in the middle,
250
you
that
could get
way.
it.
Other way. 80 wide, 250 that way.
It's like a big hallway.
Oh, so 80 deep,
Yep.
250 wide.
Yeah. 60-foot high ceiling.
So 80.
Yep.
In that case,
Remember the
I'll
clock is ticking.
walk up to the middle of the room, use my Divine Sense, and do a scan around.
And the rest of you following?
Yeah,
or-
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
come
gonna-
in.
I'm gonna hug the left wall.
I'm going
Take
to
position
flank
there.
off to the right wall.
I'll do a little raid up.
Yes.
No, right.
Yes. Yes, sir. That's
The right. My right. The right of it, which I guess is
The right
right
of the
for you.
doorway.
It's stage right.
Stage left.
Well, that's worse. That's confusing.
Okay, that is confusing. Just point. Right.
Hourglass side or Keegan's side?
So, your divine sense does not yield any results from the center of the room.
I guess we'll just have to move a bit closer.
Yeah. Can I hear anything? Boxes
It's-
have real good hearing. Apparently.
It is dead quiet in here,
Like the
and
world's
you
quietest
are.
room.
Like it feels like this is completely isolated from the outside world.
Soundproofed, kind of.
It's very kind of off-putting.
I'll start heading towards that corner where he
Okay.
mentioned them.
You are in Visa.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I want to get to about 60 feet from that wall and then use Divine Sense again.
From that wall.
From the wall that he saw them at.
Yeah, fun. Yeah.
You just want to get in range.
Yeah.
What does divine sense give you again?
I'll be able to detect Fey, Fiend, or Celestial.
Undead.
Undead.
or undead.
Yeah, I thought
Oh,
so.
yeah.
One of them.
You get 3 returns of undead.
Oh, boy.
Oh, okay.
Well, we
But
know what's up.
nothing.
Nothing else. But
Well,
you're sort of like peeking around the cabinets. When I'm describing, I'll just pause. Peeking around the cabinets and stuff, like making your way as quiet as possible. Sort of looking around, and you get a definite pulsing return.
I make my way back. They're undead.
alright, well. They are kind of, they're a little bit bait, but we're gonna have to kill them anyway.
It means something in here is turning them undead.
Yeah, but it's more of a, let's try and kill a couple of them before that turns up.
Yeah, before it's a 4 against 4 situation.
Yeah, so I think we should pick
Where's-
one of them and kill him first.
Yeah, where's Foxcade?
I would have slunk back.
Hearing you guys talking.
Didn't he say that you got stats on zombies or something? With your.
Yeah, you said that you could give it to us. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Should I just
upgrade
add it? I'll just
upgrade
add it here.
Yeah, weakness.
Regular
/
zombies
strength.
and reanimated warriors are a little different there.
Clock is
similar
ticking.
Vibe,
Yeah.
but
What are we doing?
Yeah, I was going to say, we should pick one of them, and then we just... Whoever wants to open it up, you know.
I say we pick the tough dragonborn looking dude. Try and knock out the toughest, because like the cleaner in the corner is.
Oh yeah, the cleaner's probably
Right.
not going to be a problem.
I say we target the the big dragonborn looking dude.
I agree. Alright.
So set up in a fan, kind of maybe around him.
Okay.
Alright, I will twist the little ring on my finger and
Heading that way, yeah?
do I turn invisible? Yeah!
And you're
yeah.
trying to fan sort of.
Like a fan, like to like not around the sides. So you're just like fanning out in front of them. Yeah.
Maybe put me behind the pillar. Yeah, there.
I'll kind of be center if you want. Yeah.
I'll be, probably like, I guess, in between Ricky and,
Yeah,
Just have Hermes.
above me.
No,
Just
I reckon
above.
just have him scouting around like the whole thing.
Keeping an eye out for
Just
something.
keep
I want
doing-
him, I want him
behind
hovering
us.
above us as we
Yeah.
fight, so if something's like creeping down the wall behind me or something, at least
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
there's paralyzed. That's it.
Wow,
Do we get an extra 5 minutes?
Is that at the top?
Yeah.
Did that already have a crack in it?
Yeah, it did.
Oh, phew.
Oh,
Now it's got two.
that's
Yeah.
thinking with portals.
Now we're on it.
Alright. Okay, so, yeah, who wants
Do
to
we want to
start us?
prepare some actions?
Well, yeah. Like, just
So we can.
before
Or
we get,
I suppose
before
we'll get
we
a
find out
surprise. I
Who
guess.
should initiate the
Do you want to
attack?
start us off?
Me? Okay, alright, so when I attack, we all hit the dragonborn.
Yep.
Alright, break.
Oh, D-Fox. Does my lantern do anything cool? My new lantern?
Oh,
It screams.
blood for the blood god!
Just says,
Turn around, zombies! You're being attacked!
The sword of warning! Oh, you're in danger! Oh my
That would be
god!
horrible.
The sword of sounds like the sword of Drew and Pro.
you're just like, no, take it back. I don't know who gave it to me, but take it back.
Anymore.
Alright, I've paused the timer.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, yeah. Once we're all good, I'm going to. Actually, I'm going to take 6 seconds and pour that Drider poison onto me. I got me. Can the thing they gave me have replaced the Archer's Bracer I bought way back when, where it basically just has room for 5 pieces of ammo?
No.
Dang it! Can I? All right, I'll put the Archer's Bracer on my other hand. And
That
then
is a
just
better
assume
choice,
that I'm
yeah.
ambidextrous and can work that shit because
Yep.
I can't visually picture it.
That's fine.
But
Yep.
yeah, I would like to spread the dried poison on those 5 and then lock one of them into the crossbow.
Easy squeezy.
And then just settle in, aim it nice and square right at his torso.
Okay. I will get everyone.
Alrighty.
By the way, the timer is paused for like rolling and farting
initiative
around.
and working stuff out. Yeah.
Because like each round in combat is 6 seconds, but it'll take
Oh,
us.
you would not believe it. Guess. Have a guess. What do you
I
think
would
rolled?
guess a 1 because it's
no,
you.
Third one.
Oh my
Third one out
word,
of
dude.
5 rolls.
You are so
3 ones,
incredibly
a 3.
unlucky.
So that
I
means
don't
that
get
some
it.
enemy's about to have a very bad
Oh,
combat
yeah.
round.
Some-
Or 3, I guess.
Maybe,
more
or
accurately.
it's going to be me.
That's also true.
Right, good thing that's my initiative and not my first attack, though.
Yeah.
So- But yeah, how does that work if, like, assuming they haven't blind sensed us or anything, so do we still get a surprise round kind of
So
thing?
the way it works is you just do the first round exactly as normal, but they don't get to do anything
Yeah.
on their turn.
If
Yeah.
they if
That's
if
if
they
they're
don't know
surprised.
where we are, yeah.
If they're surprised, so combat just works exactly as normal, but just for that full first round, any surprised creature can't move, take action, bonus action, or reaction.
Do anything, yeah.
Yep.
25 to 20. 20 to 50.
16 for Ricky.
15 to 10.
11 for Kincaid.
11. 5.
7.
Varys.
Number 4. 1 plus 3.
You're like, ready, guys? Oh shit, my bolts!
Oh, I've forgotten how to use all my arms!
Excellent.
Very good.
So, as you're all sort of like plotting and preparing for what you're doing, leaning a little bit too close to one of the cases, sort of like just brushing up against it. It lets out a howl when someone just accidentally lightly touches the glass, just like cloth brushing against it, lets out a howl. And this is my way of explaining. I rolled a natural 20 on perception. So yes, so there is no surprise round.
Okay, just normal.
Yes.
Yeah.
So normal initiative order. Ricky up first. Ready, set, 6 seconds. 1, 3,
Am I within 25 feet of them?
6. All right. There's your attack roll.
Okay.
You can be. Where would you guys like to be? Like close range, far?
Well, I think because we were invisible, we would have thought we could have snuck up pretty close.
3 or 4.
So
Yep.
we're within, like,
Okay.
rushing range.
Real close, like 10 foot?
Well, 25 is my move, so, like,
Okay,
as long as I
25
can get to them,
Which kind of works there.
yeah.
Within the red rum range.
Beautiful.
Geez, so I'm hoping some of my boys will be following me.
Yep.
No.
He's got
Everyone else just stays back. for
Yeah.
Fun.
Because I will rush in with my short sword
Yep.
and attack the Dragonborn.
In the
I'll
he's still lucky.
have advantage on the first one because I'm invis. But
Okay,
it'll
so-
just be-
While you're running in here, this is just something you notice once you get closer, that they are speaking to each other. They are definitely alerted by the sound,
Yeah.
but the words they're saying to each other don't make any sense to you. It's not in a language that you know.
Don't you have any language hat or something?
Nope, because we got our other magic cloaks. Can't wear 2 cloaks.
I mean, you can, but it'll just get a little bit hot.
Yeah, and it'll look horrible.
It looks
What a
very
foolish look.
I'm walking up on stage wearing 2 cloaks. I'm gonna get
Look
laughed
at
off.
this
Yeah.
double pot collar wanker.
Yeah.
Yoni 2 cloaks.
Yeah.
What a twit. Yep. Then they are saying words to each other that do not make any sense.
Sounds evil enough
Not
to
a
me.
Jürgen Fliegen, hold
Pretty
on.
much.
Clog.
Yeah, alright, so just hit the big old Dragonborn dude.
Go for it.
First attack is... Oh, so
19.
close to a crit. 27
There.
That old dude donkey.
for 10 magical piercing damage.
And
And then second attack, I am now visible, so I just appear in front of him, having pierced him.
your invisibility.
Yep. And then second attack is 16.
16 will hit.
Yep. For 6 magical piercing damage. And then I will, I'll do a kind of, I'll do a shout out, kind of like a, on me.
Yeah.
And give Thurden some bardic inspo.
Beautiful. It's 1d8.
Yep.
Lovely.
And then that is me turn.
It's your turn. So they sort of turn like snapped out of a reverie almost. And you see it's not wearing like plate mail or anything, just fairly light garb. It's like a low level adventurer to you. But you slash and it draws a greenish sort of blood out of the Dragonborn. You pierce the scales. Does a nice up next is Kincaid.
So I'm gonna bonus action cast Shillelagh. Does it work?
What level is it?
Cantrip.
Yep.
Okay. Then I am going to.
Look at my shillelagh.
Then I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt on the Dragonborn.
Yep.
Which is a level 1 spell. Does that work? Cool.
Yes, it does. You hear sort of an arcane, like hum up towards the ceiling.
Like when I cast.
Yeah, anytime you're using magic, you hear it.
Is it even cantrips?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Did it sound different the 2 times?
No.
Was it like
Same sort of.
or like wrong?
This sort of flares up a
Okay.
bit.
So close. 25.
Yep. 6 seconds extracted from the clock.
Isn't this still the same round?
Second. Oh yeah.
It's
Sorry,
not
true.
per turn,
6
it's
for
per
the
whole
lot.
round, yeah.
True.
Oh, jeez.
10.
Guiding bolt.
14 radiant.
Yeah.
And depending on,
Tough.
it might do double because undead don't like radiant, depending.
Depending on those zombie stats you read earlier.
Maybe.
Either which way. They don't resist.
As the
It's
guarding
nothing it doesn't do.
the guarding bolt like
Some-
smashes into the Dragonborn's torso. Strange thing happens. The bolt sort of burns into his chest, and you hear him go. And as he sort of falls backwards, a spectral entity is left standing in his place.
So it's like the Dragonborn's on the floor, but there's like this figure.
Yes. Have you anything spectrally?
Not exactly.
Either work
no.
on your undead.
Not exactly. I've got so many undead coming. If the Kickstarter would ship to me, I would be able to give you all the undead.
Yes. And
That's the most
stand.
obviously magical one.
Yeah, that's what. It's better than nothing. So standing in his place is a. Let's put it this way: visibly undead.
Like a ghostly spectre.
Spectral outline almost, and greyish pallor. Long white hair. Standing there,
Grandma, is that you?
speaking in that tongue that you don't understand. And it sort of looks at whoever just
Wrecked the
knocked
shit.
it out of its thing.
That was my meat.
And
Simpsons.
then I move up to 10 feet away from it.
Okay. 10.
And I say, cantrips work, but the magic dampener who is wanted in here seems to try to stop first level or above spells for all you spellcasters out there.
Okay.
Very succinct and concise.
Solid.
The kind of thing you'd say in 0.2 of a second.
The heat
that
of
your
battle.
turn takes.
Yeah.
That is measured and methodical. He's sciencing.
Hmm.
He heard that magic might not work.
That's what he do.
Testing his methodology.
Okie dokie. So, give me 2 seconds. You may discuss amongst yourselves.
One.
How much good do you think a spectre has?
Question: Does because guiding bolt, it's like I'll read you the exact wording, but flash of light streaks towards a creature, blah blah blah. On a hit, takes radiant damage, and the next attack roll made against this target before the end of your next turn has advantage, thanks to the mystical dim light glittering on the target. Is that like clinging to the spectre?
No, it's sort
on
of on the corpse of whomever you just killed.
Insert
He was already
Dragonborn.
dead. Let's be perfectly clear here.
Let's be honest.
Can't kill a zombie.
Very dead.
You can only re-kill it.
Poor fella.
He's been in here without food or water for like a week.
Yeah.
Like, he is
Yeah,
dead.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So, it is their turn.
As soon as that thing starts its turn, it has to make a
Which thing?
the
Spectre.
one that's 10 feet away.
Spectraling? Yep.
It has to make a DC 40 con save.
Against what, sorry?
Me.
Against my presence.
They call it the big dick energy.
That is 15.
Then I like the necrotic spores, but
Oh,
it
yeah.
just doesn't affect
It blows through him.
the new lantern letting you down.
Yeah. I shake the lantern.
Come on, boys, wake up!
Doesn't feel right.
Get in the game, fellas.
Righty, oh.
What's it called? Cloud of Decay or something? Yeah.
What's your
So Ricky-
one? Is it Toll the Dead?
19
That's the like.
and a
inflict
25.
wounds, the big melee one.
to hit.
Yeah, both hit.
Yeah.
Like, what was the one you hit the 70 on? Was that
Inflict wounds. That was a crit on a level 2 inflict wounds.
Yeah.
So you take 11 bludgeoning damage as this spectre just... And it strikes you in a strange way. It doesn't feel like it connects with the armor at all. And yeah, you feel it rip into your flesh underneath.
Karate chop you in the liver.
Ouchie.
The second... Time. Any concentration?
Oh yeah. You are no longer invisible.
But I do have my Shield of Faith on if you just want to leave something on there. Which I'm concentrating on.
16 and 20?
Yeah, both hit.
You take 17 bludgeon.
Shit.
So both just like the elven fellow does the same sort of thing. As he attacks, it sort of aliases a little bit, and it's the spectral hand underneath that penetrates through your chain or
Chain.
yeah, and through the chest here.
My backup layer.
Nature's defense
So there's likely a Spectre in all of them.
potential.
Yeah, I would assume so.
In that case, we should probably just target one.
So what you took to be the cleaner in the corner sees you sort of apparate. The head just turns unnaturally quick, and
Full like 360.
yeah, it's- 3 darts of energy shoot out and impact you. You take 9 up.
And I hold my concentration.
Not much will break that concentration. That is their turn. Thurudin.
I will run up to right next to Ricky.
Oh, that way? Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll hit the already exposed Spectre.
Okay. Yep.
Keep in mind I do have the magic Dwarf Slayer hammer.
Yep.
A 1 doesn't hit.
Automatic failure.
Mm-hmm. Got my second attack.
Second swap.
Second attack.
Does 15 hit?
I thought that was also
7.
a 1,
I
yeah.
was like, bro, what?
Yeah, I've infected him. Yes, that is it.
9 plus 5, 14.
That's on the same guy.
On the one that we knocked the body off of.
Yeah. Dragon.
So sorry, what was the total?
Knocked his meat suit off.
What did I say? 14.
9 plus
5. 14.
Yeah. And then were you smiting him?
No.
Okie dokie. Yeah, it flares when you hit with your hammer, thinking that otherwise the attack might not do as much. You sort of on the second strike.
Bonk.
Arse. Yeah, you got the same sort of happy flip.
the
If
spectres.
you don't have magic, you should probably go for the ones that.
Well, I do have magic.
But it's also whether you can use magic, you know.
Well, it's a low level spell.
Yeah.
And like I'm assuming might be a climbing DC kind of thing up to like level 4, and then spells just don't work beyond
He
that.
rolls every time, so.
Yeah. Except the cantrip.
It was just when me and Keith were doing the thing, there was a big Warhammer box right in front. No, oh, damn it.
Yeah, so from the lady in the corner,
Smokers!
2 squares to her left.
That's a.
Her this way
That
left. Fairy fire right there.
Okay.
20-foot cube.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah, so it should hit all of them and not Thurudin and Ricky, right? Or it should hit.
Can you
It should hit
choose?
the lady in the corner,
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
you just want to position it so it
yeah,
doesn't.
I want to position it so it hits them and not our team, basically. It's 20-foot cube. Like, I think it can hit
Yeah.
if I put it in that third square, because it's 1, 2 across, 2 down.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, okay.
That's fine, because remember, this is not one-to-one with how the battlefield looks. It's a larger space.
Yeah, so yeah,
so
roll
saves.
see if it works. It's first level spell.
What's the save, sorry?
DC 13 dex.
Dex.
Dicks. I'm from New Zealand, eh?
Natural 17 and a natural 15. And...
Okay.
Alright,
At
well,
least we got one of them.
yeah, pretty much. But yeah.
So advantage on attacking the custodian.
Yeah, pretty much. And then I'll move.
Yeah,
Very
see,
hazy.
With the aircon on, it blows it back
Pushes
here
it
so
just keeps on
quick.
pushing it into the.
I'll
in
move
my
behind
face.
that display case next to Thurin.
This one?
Yep, there, and then hide. And you can take that ring off me because that was my
I'll
invis.
drop.
And then attempting to hide is
13.
22.
I'm gonna run PP quickly. My AC is currently 18 if I get hit.
That's fine. No problem.
Yeah.
First, I'm going to turn the AC off for a little bit so it sits back there. Yeah, it just sits in the middle.
I
It
like
does look
It's
cool.
all, it's all nice and hazy.
It just looks cooler behind, like in the
Yeah.
lights. That's alright. Still looks sick. Love it.
That it do.
By the way, chat, there are any of you out there can't read chat. A little bit to deal with right now, but appreciate you being here. Cheers, man. Toffee toffee in my choppy.
Moi toi, my choice.
My toy, my toy.
That's the most random in joke. My toy in my toy. So dumb.
Thanks, Mark.
Sorry, yes, you cast Fairy Fire and then hid.
Yep.
Ricky, you're up.
Back to me. Right, I will. I will say, Varus, my guardian angel, strike them down and give you inspiration.
Yeah, sure, I'll take it.
As he's trying to fend off the blows from this
Yeah.
invisible ghost, he calls out over his shoulder.
Please, God, help me!
And then I will take the dodge action.
Yeah, that's good, cool.
I'll put a thing on you.
Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
Call
Beautiful.
out to my guardian angel and then take the dodge action.
Alrighty.
Get ready to
Kincaid.
beef these boys up.
Kinky boy.
So I'm going to. Chill touch, the one
Okay.
in the corner.
You would need
The custodian.
Oh no, you're there, sorry. Yep.
Natural 20.
Oh, baby!
The boys! That's a banger!
Call that, bitch.
Oh my god, you. If only it was a better spell.
Yeah.
Hey, crit's a crit.
Crit's a crit.
Decent rolls.
Yeah, not bad.
12, 16, 19.
Against who, sorry? The one in the corner.
Yeah.
Custodian.
Yep.
Yep, 19 necrotic. And
Okay.
it has disadvantage on attack rolls against me.
Against you specifically.
Against me specifically.
Is chill touch the one where it's like it can't regain hit points? Or?
Yes, and also it can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn. Yeah, so until my next turn, disadvantage on attacks against me, can't regain hit points.
Okie
Dogie.
And
You'd love
also,
dokie.
so that was my action, and then bonus action, I'm going to cast or try to cast spiritual weapon.
Okay. What level
That's
is that?
2.
Okay. So, that sound you heard before, it flares when you cast Chill Touch. How much did you do? 18?
19.
Nice. Good crit.
19 necrotic, not bad for a cantrip.
And when you go to summon your weapon, you hear that, and the spell works, but the effect of your weapon is halved.
Okay.
So it
When you
sort of
say-
dampens the effect of any spell.
Okay. When you say effect, so it's like damage.
Yeah,
Yep. Okay.
that's how it would translate the
Right.
damage of the weapon itself.
It summons a much smaller scythe.
Yeah. It's more of a sickle, really.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's fitting, isn't it?
Huh?
A little sickle still works.
Because you're a Russian Paul.
Oh, I get you. Yeah. I was just like, I don't know. Yeah.
And Thurin's backing you up with the hammer.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Comrade. Yeah.
Death to the bourgeoisie, mate.
So,
Oh, yeah, no.
The proletariats of the working class.
Yeah, middle-class people that got beaten to death and stabbed. Because they got down.
We are
force damage.
Yeah, I know.
5 force damage.
Okay, do we?
The one in the corner.
5 force damage.
Did he take less damage before because his necrotic damage wouldn't do as much against a zombie?
Yeah. Did I get anything off that? Is there,
Make an Arcana check.
Arcana.
8?
Not a clue.
Having read all of that stuff about zombies and that?
That's a fair point.
Having read a whole thing about literally, like, very specifically everything about zombies.
He was studying for the
The,
test
the
last
only
night,
difference is these are not zombies.
Yeah, I'm just wondering.
but they are undead.
I
Having read
will
a whole
I will
thing
give you
about
advantage, seeing as how you've been reading about the undead recently. Good point.
Also 8.
Not a clue. Damn.
What about 17?
Oh yeah, yucky.
Are you still?
Hey,
What about 17? Even though I wasn't rolling. I rolled a 17.
17 probably would have told you so,
I mean, I'm thinking it.
but not 8.
So that would have been, well, it was the same
flat,
twice, yeah.
I was assisting him. I could read his thoughts. The hammer and sickle were
Yeah,
like...
he already had advantage. Any other movement or anything, Kincaid?
No.
Okay.
Here we go.
Here we go! Yahoo!
The Spectre has to make that save.
Oh yes. Which one? Sorry.
The one within
The
10 foot of
Dragonborn
me,
Spectre.
the Spectre, yeah, that came out of the Dragonborn.
A what save? Con?
DC 14 con save, I'm pretty sure it is.
That is an 11.
And
That failed.
Yeah, it is a con save. Yes, so it did. So it takes 3 necrotic damage.
Spores.
Yep, and it's out of the lantern. Just like shaking the lantern out of like a giant salt shaker. Like salting a slug.
Make an Arcana check.
So I've got disadvantage on this because I'm exhausted, which I'd forgotten all about.
Good point. It's fitting that you rolled 8
9.
and 8.
9! My memory's getting better!
It's getting better. No.
Brain hurts.
You got a fine brain, Jack.
These head movies making my eyes rain.
Shit, yeah. Advantage. Damn it. On your next roll, you have advantage. I just love it. Oh, okay.
Make
me happy.
You got
Oh.
a fine brain, Jack.
What a movie. Okay.
Tino, a lot of pussy.
A lot of pussy. What else?
Lance? Who the fuck is Lance?
A
certain Lance. Okay.
So he turns open and Lance dangling his darts on your forehead.
We're supposed to be a human.
Suck my you, suck my you.
Thuridin, another 9 damage as these little darts of light just.
I hold my con.
As that figure sort of runs across. Other two are going to take some swipes. So Ricky has
They have disadvantage.
disadvantage. One's at you.
Which
Bad.
one? The fairy fire, the one at the back, yeah.
That's
the one at
11
left.
won't hit.
No.
16.
I will,
Silvery
if I can, Silvery Barbs, first level spell.
Yep.
Silvery
Forces
Barbs,
the
gotta
reroll.
Just
That's
one
your
dice.
reaction.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
As a reaction.
Then I have to reroll at disadvantage.
You just roll
Must-
one more dice, and then you have
Oh,
to
it just
use
it
that
says triggering creature must reroll the d20 and use the lower roll.
Yeah.
So
You don't roll.
Oh,
a
So you
disadvantage,
roll
just
again,
one
and
more.
that counts as a disadvantage with the first roll.
Okay. Squib. 16.
I'll give myself advantage.
Okay, beautiful. We'll leave that thing on you then.
Yep.
15 bludgeoning.
Wow.
That was high roll, 6 and a 5. And then the other is going to attack Thuradin.
No, it ain't.
No disadvantage or anything on you.
Just a high AC.
Straight ass roll.
Yeah.
That's a crit and a 4. So one attack hits.
Get critted, boy. Can I use your inspiration on my AC?
Yeah,
but a crit's always a hit.
Crit's
Yeah,
always a
crit's
hit.
always a hit anyway.
Yeah.
Also, we've got to use our crit rules for your cantrip. There we go.
Yeah. You maximise the
First roll.
So give it another 3 damage, so it would have been 22 necrotic.
Through a banger is about to get hit.
At least I held my concentration.
Yeah, remember you also
That's
have that
17
yeah.
bludgeoning to you.
Well,
And that is their turn. So they're just.
now I'm like Varus HP.
Your Varus HP.
Okay. That
Yeah.
goes to your turn, Thuradin.
Lucky you gave me
Alright. I'll just go to smack the same one, the spectral looking beast.
that. Spectre dudes are strong.
That is a 13.
You can add a d8.
13 is their AC.
Oh.
Brilliant. 11 damage.
11. The hammer.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And
You see his hammer flare.
I'm gonna give it a smack again. That's a 1.
It's a lot of ones.
Yeah, wow.
Yowza. Not good. But one hit, still good.
Does it look less spectrally?
Looks as spectrally as it has. You see it's wearing strange garb. Probably not from your area, at least you don't recognize it.
Never go full spectral.
And they don't stop sort of chanting these words. There's almost rhythm to it.
Anyone
What are the
understand?
words? What are the words they're saying?
You would not understand enough to be like, oh, that's that word.
What are they saying? Okay.
Yep.
Second level spells didn't work as well, did they?
It just did half damage. It still worked, but it was half as effective. So for the scythe.
Well done.
All done.
Well done. Varus.
I believe I've planned this out right, with 6 squares of movement. So if I go diagonal 1, up 1, diagonal across 1 till I'm up against the wall, and then across 2. So diagonal across, and then up.
Yeah.
I need a pointy thing, yeah. No,
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but basically end up in front of her.
Oh, that.
Yeah, that,
Yeah.
Need some dialing ones.
Yeah, that's fine.
I just need to buy
Like a
laser
laser
pointer.
pointer.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Need to buy a laser pointer.
Alles gut gehen.
And I will try and doodly-lay her.
Okie dokie.
You have a d8.
Yeah, yes. So that's 12 plus, it's like 7 because I'm using the dagger, so 19.
Yep.
Alrighty.
So it's 1
Just notice the
D8
pen in your beard.
plus 3. So 4 slashing, then
It's like the guys that have ciggies.
3 thunder.
7 total?
Using the ice knife?
Yeah. Yeah, no, right. So it's not that. It's Lord have mercy. So it's
Gold?
okay. So it's 4 again on the weapon damage, and then 2 on the cold damage, plus 1 on the weapon damage because it's a magic, plus 1 dagger. So it's 5 on the flat damage, 2 on the cold damage, and then 3 thunder damage.
Okay.
I don't get sneak attack. No, ally within 5 feet. And I wasn't invis when I did it.
You were hidden, so if she didn't beat your 22
That's true, I did. That's true, I did. But yeah, so does 22 still
Well,
hide me
actually,
from sprinting up there?
she's verified, so you have advantage. So
I get advantage. Oh yeah, no, I get advantage on the roll. Yeah,
Roll the
yeah,
attack.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
The second one, just
Actually smart.
roll
Yeah,
the
I
attack
forgot all
a
about
second
it being
time,
verified.
just to
Like,
see
I
if you
did
crit.
anyway on the 2
Oh,
but
yeah.
I forgot all about it.
10 plus stuff.
Just
no
a
crit
crit check,
check?
that's fine.
Crit, yeah. No, thank you, Ozzy. That's very
That's right.
helpful. 6, 9, 13 sneak attack damage.
So 10 and 13, 23.
23, not bad for a little dagger.
It's such a mixed bag of things.
Yeah,
It's like
a good
1d4,
a
and
good
then this, and
spread
then
of
plus
different
1 here,
damage.
and then some of this.
Make sure you add the +1 from your magic weapon to your normal, just plus this damage.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I did it automatically to the attack roll, which is why it was a +7 instead of a +6. But yeah, it's just the damage roll as well.
Beautiful. And the body falls away, leaving a spectre in its place.
Like the one in the corner.
No longer in the
The
corner,
lady.
but the lady, the
Custodian.
been flinging
Yeah,
spells.
that's what
So
I meant.
does fairy fire
Well, yeah.
stick to the body? Or
Well, that's the thing.
It's the body, not the
all
spectre.
creatures, in the thing, but I don't know how possession works or anything. So does that also mean that the booming blade is stuck on the body, not the actual spectre?
Yes, because the target is the.
Do
Yeah,
you want
you're
to do like Lizard
But
Man
another-
for Spectre?
Yeah, sure.
For like, and just swap out that for the Tiefling.
It's just like the
Sounds
outer
like
shell.
Lizard Man for Spectre.
Well, this one's still.
But isn't
You know,
isn't the
corpse.
Tiefling a
Right,
Spectre?
but that's
though?
me. I'm gonna piss.
The Tiefling.
the magic wand
with
to
the
look at
giant
Oh, that
mini?
one.
Yeah.
That is a spectre.
Yeah,
Yes.
well, just so it's easy.
Oh, sure.
Lizard men are
Yeah.
spectres, not lizard men are not spectres, kind of thing.
That helps.
Yeah.
Problem.
I can do that.
Yeah, I've got a lot of a bunch of spectres that are meant to that they've apparently been having a lot of production issues. Like they're putting to their credit, they're putting like
Good info out.
every couple of weeks they're putting updates on Kickstarter, being like, we are making them. Like here's
Yeah.
photos of the warehouse. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's just
Awesome.
their
We aren't
machines have
scamming
been-
you.
Yeah, literally. They're just machines just keep breaking and breaking.
Well, they're just on the
breaking.
beach sipping
Are they just
mojitos.
Yeah.
3D printing everything?
No, they got this like special like resin
press
inject
sort of thing.
sea of ash, something or other, and like it just sounds like it's been breaking again and again and again and again.
Okay,
Been better off
we're back at the top.
3D prints.
Ricky,
Back
Now.
to me.
we've had 2 rounds, and I've done 12 seconds.
Yeah,
so
so
after
is
this round, I'll
start
do
of
another
round
6.
3. Yep.
I am feeling pretty hurt. So I'm going to take the disengage action.
Oh crap! You'd taken the dodge action.
Yep.
Oh no, I rolled at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Sorry.
No, you're right. So I will take the disengage action this time round
Yoki.
and run back and hide behind Kincaid.
Ah!
And that's me. I don't have cunning.
No bonus.
No, I'll hang on to it.
Kincaid is up. So Ricky sort of ducks away from the grasps of this thing, and hides behind Big. Whose turn it is now.
Right, my turn to pick.
Don't step through the smoke! Ah!
From the top to the bottom, at the core of forgotten.
Yeah.
Is that what you're singing?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I should. That
I'm gonna.
actually looks. Yeah, I was trying to consider how to implement the timer, like the sand thing, and I was like, no, each round is 6 seconds. I'll just like put it on its side until Round
Yeah.
it.
Is are they all within 5 feet of each other? Just because I know it's not exactly to scale with that.
Those two closest to Theoden are the other ones.
The elf and the spectre next to Theoden.
Yep.
Yeah, cool. And did the fairy fire carry over to the other one now that it's spectred?
No. So it sticks to the
It's a
body.
glimmering cube though. So when it
stay
entered
up?
It states all creatures in the area.
doesn't it stay there and when you go into the area, or am I just fully wrong there?
No. As far as I understand, I believe it basically takes place in there's an explosion of, let's call it, sticky, magical, purple glitter kind of thing. And all creatures, quote unquote, in the area have to make a save. The Spectre is still technically in that area.
Yeah?
Like,
No, the wording on it.
I don't know how to rule that.
It's when, sorry, because I prepared it as well. I'm just
No,
so
no,
it's each creature in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in light. Any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined in light if it fails a dex save.
Yeah,
so it's like
fails.
all the objects are outlined in light while you concentrate on it.
Yeah.
That just happens. Any creature is also outlined in it when any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined. The concentration was the thing that was confusing.
Roll a
me.
d20. I don't know how to rule it. Roll a d20. 10 plus, yes.
That's a 4. You asked me to roll. That was, you basically rigged that.
I'm sorry, yeah.
You're stuck in the odds. I'm
I
gonna
was trying to get the dice to do
Basically
something.
rigged that.
kill touch the two
Yeah,
that are like
just tricky because it's not technically in the area, it's in someone else.
Yeah.
I don't know. Bit weird.
Don't know.
Inside.
Yeah,
I was
so
willing though.
I'm doing chill touch at the two next to Thurin. So this is the
Spectre and the elf.
so at the elf
Spectre and the
is a 22,
Yep.
and at the spectre is a 17.
Yep. Hit.
All right.
Elf.
So
And the elf taken damage?
No.
not yet.
Okay.
Right. So elf takes. Not a 1? I think it's a 1. Yeah. Elf takes 7 necro. And Spectre takes. That's a bit better. 12 necro. And they both can't regain hit points, both have disadvantage on attacks against me.
Sorry, how much was on the Spectre?
12 necrotic. And then bonus action, I'll move the scythe up
Yeah.
and swing at
Elf
the
or
spectre. 15.
Yep. 13 is the AC.
And is it a D? I think it's a D8.
Can I get you to roll an Arcana as well? Just because you're using another spell?
Arcana.
Sorry. No, it's the same spell.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah,
spell
but
slot.
because you're using a spell, Arcana.
So, like, because he's concentrating on a spell?
No. This is purely just to see.
To figure out if I can determine
Oh, like the cantrip.
zombiness.
Yes.
Sorry, just let me do the damage.
Yeah, go.
4.
Against the spec. Sort of damage.
And then Arcana. Oh, force. 4. My brain's getting worse.
I thought
I got a lot of thinking to do.
Can I help him think? Wait, didn't you roll advantage last time?
I got disadvantage because
Exhausted.
I'm exhausted.
flat roll. It's not so much like
Yeah, I flat rolled last.
yeah, it's more him knowing when it hits the thing. He can sort of gauge.
I mean, it's right in front of me. I can tell that they're undead.
It's not a spell that you can cast. You don't know what it should look or feel like.
I know it's definitely necrotic because it's green.
Well, that one's force. That's not the.
Yeah, the force is fine. This was for the kill touch. All good. One day you'll roll above freaking 7. Ricky done, Kincaid done. It's their turn.
The
The
spectre.
aura.
Oh, not actually the spectre. Let's say the elf. DC 14 con save.
Fail.
1 necrotic damage.
See what if we get to this and necrotic's healing them?
Oh.
We're gonna be bad.
Well, but it can't be healing them because chill touch. is
Oh, they
even
can't
if the chill
regain
touch
points.
is doing
Yeah, fair.
no damage, even if they're like immune to necrotic damage,
Yeah.
the spell is still hitting and affecting them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's good news.
Yeah, like it's still hitting them. It
Yeah,
would just
yeah.
be if
In
you're
theory,
immune
they
to
should
damage,
die.
the spell still hits you. You're just like don't care.
Yeah, you take no damage, you're just still affected by it.
Okay. Attacking. Only one in melee range.
You can't see me.
Do you still have a D8? Yeah, you haven't used it.
Not yet.
First one,
Oh.
a 9.
Nope.
18.
18's my AC, but
It's it.
I can use the inspiration
Might as well.
to make it 19.
That is enough.
Minimum
So the
roll
first-
does it.
Perfect.
The first looks like it's going to connect with you, and Ricky's words sing in your ear, and you're like, yeah. And then you duck out of the way at the last second. The elf is going to try and miss. 22.
No.
12 bludgeon.
Okay.
You feel just weakened where the impact is. It's not like you're gouting blood or anything. It's just like,
Oh, my titties!
my titties! And then the other melee with Varys.
Very Varkay. And I hold my concentration.
15 and 18.
Both hit.
Sheesh.
That's 17. So both strikes. That is the end of their turn. Thuradin.
I'm gonna go for the Spectre again.
Okay.
Yeah, we really need to knock
Damn.
at least one of
19
these guys out.
plus 8, yeah.
19 will hit.
9
9
damage. Just
Yeah, what-
bludgeoning
from your hammer, yeah.
from my hammer. But it is magic hammer, so. He's still standing. And a 1. I don't know what's going on.
Oh my word. Not feeling
You
it.
haven't gotten an extra attack in yet.
No, it's all been ones.
Thuradin's not feeling it. The dead silence of this place and their strange, monotonous chanting is really off-putting. Any other bonus or anything? Any movement? Not
Nah.
Paris. You're up.
Cool.
Oh.
I'm gonna. Is the Spectre that's fighting Thuradin within 5 feet of me?
No, you're
okay.
sort of up there.
I can move without having to leave her engagement range and enter his, right? Like I move one square down and
That
then I'm
way?
within 5 feet of both of them. Yep.
Yep, absolutely.
Stand there. Booming blade stab on the Spectre.
Okay.
You've got to be fucking shitting me, dude. That's another one.
Another one.
Oh,
dear.
Another one. That one's going in the
That dice
That's
is
going in the
gone.
fucking bin.
See you later.
I don't care.
Well,
Bin. I'm about to bin that whole set. Holy shit, dude. That's
But-
like fucking 5 or 6.
Yeah.
I've only rolled like 8 times. Are you fucking kidding me?
and you are also rolling
around there.
around.
Will Wheaton.
Yeah, like, the calendar appears.
Fuck's sake.
Like the Pokemon like rival
Hmm.
Gary.
Yep, he just knows.
Alright, then.
You could.
No, there's no real point.
You can still cunning action like disengage and
can,
run a
but-
bit.
Why?
Well, then you're out.
So you don't get
You're out
whipped.
in LA. Like
Yeah,
they can move
fuck
up
it.
and like, make
disengage
them,
and then
make them
25
work for
feet
That way.
diagonal left.
Yeah. Make
Just
them work
Get me
for
the
it, at
fuck
least.
out. Oh, that's. I'm gonna bin that whole set.
That's fair.
That
Those
was-
dice
yeah,
are not
that is-
treating you
that
well.
is
Throw in the fucking trash, right?
Hey, that's recycling.
No, it's fucking garbage.
Definitely
Fucking
recycling.
garbage is what it is.
Definitely recycling.
Garbage.
Alrighty.
Someone
Back
else
to the
again.
top.
Back to the top, another 6 seconds.
It's alright, I feel like we've still got plenty of time.
Yeah.
Personally. Is that even. It didn't look like there was sand going
Yeah,
through
it's
it.
going. I'm watching.
Probably can't see through the smoke.
Yeah,
Yeah, pretty much.
Ricky.
Didn't have dice getting thrown out of my bingo card.
Yep.
Yeah.
No.
Neither did I, having rolling 6 fucking
Oh.
ones.
Yeah. Can I
Those guys.
see this guy? No, really?
You'll need to
You can move 5 foot. if you want
Yeah,
to.
I'll move.
Yep. Yeah.
Thank you. And then I'm going to first level dissonant whispers him. So
Okay.
he needs to make a wisdom 14 saving throw.
Yes. Flat.
Yikes.
Alright, so he takes. Well, that's actually pretty good. He takes 7 psychic damage.
Which guy? The one at the back?
Yeah, the back guy.
An Arcana check.
Uh, 14.
14 is enough. It is resistant to psych.
Ooh, Jesus.
Does
Okay.
look strange, but...
Yeah, that's a weird one to be resistant to.
I knew
Yes,
that.
sir. Totally new.
With all the psychic moves I've been doing today. I'm like Mewtwo.
But yeah, it seems to shrug the effect off pretty well. Cade. Oh, sorry. Any other?
No,
bonus or-
it's- oh, actually, yeah, I will. I'll call out to Varys and tell him to stay in the fight, big fella. Give him an inspiration.
Didn't uncanny dodge the 17 damage.
Oh,
We can retcon if you would like.
If you will
Yeah, yeah.
let me...
I'll allow.
So what's that?
I know new skills make it.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Does it say like it's always round down normally?
Yeah, yeah. Normally down, so
like
17 will go down to 8.
Yeah.
Okay. So plus...
and then yeah, you've got a D8 inspiration there, Keeks.
Super.
For north.
34.
Guys, come on.
And that.
Then 1 crit and like 9 ones?
Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe?
It's been a lot.
Let's go.
With all my attacks, one has been a 1.
Every second attack.
Eric.
Your necrotic's immune.
Dice. They biteth.
Well, we don't know. We have no
Yeah, but I'm worried that with all
Oh,
the
we'll
arcana
find
checks
out.
you've had to make.
the hard part of being disadvantage on all ability.
Yeah.
So bonus. I'll start at bonus action, spiritual weapon, the spectre.
Smacky smack with the
Yep. With the
tiny
scythe.
sickle.
24.
You know their AC is 13.
Yeah, but it's fun to say.
Oh yeah. Don't let me.
When you
rob
roll,
of
when you
that
roll
choice.
well, you're like, yeah.
20 million.
Yeah.
5 force damage.
Force? Against whom?
The spectre.
First Dragonborn Spectre.
Yep. And I am going to. I keep going. Yeah, I'm just kind of think like, do I keep going with the necrotic under, increasing suspicion that it's either doing nothing or less.
Up to you.
Yeah, fuck it. Don't fix what is maybe broken. Yeah, chill touch both of them, like elf and spectre. So elf is a 13
AC.
and spectre is a 24.
Z. Good.
So elf is 8 necrotic. Spectre is 13. Do I make checks to Arcana? 2. 11.
Oh my
10,
word.
Sorry.
He's done it!
It's 10 the AC.
Yeah.
I did
double
the
digits.
DC.
The DC was 10 and you rolled below 10.
I'm rolling disadvantage
Yeah,
with a
yeah.
+1 on everything.
It's very fitting. You're extremely exhausted.
I died yesterday.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And then he
I've
spent
got
the
a
rest
bit
of the night
going on.
reading books.
Yeah, I got a bit going on.
It is doing not as much as you would expect
Resistant?
it to. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought.
Is that half damage?
Yeah, resistant is half.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Is that both of them?
Like both
What-
the elf and the spectre, like the corpse and the
You
spectre.
assume that there's a spectre
Yeah.
that's taking the damage.
Just it's
the
not.
body.
It's not. Doesn't make any difference.
Spectre in there.
Oh, if only I was one more level in cleric, that wouldn't matter. That's
Cleric
like-
and paladin.
That's the level 5
Oh yeah.
death cleric thing. You ignore resistance to necrotic
Oh,
damage.
nice.
That's cool.
That is sick.
Quick question. This spectre we've been beating on for this long, is he
Come on.
flickering and fading? Does he look like he's doing rough, or have we done nothing?
You've definitely damaged it.
Okay.
It certainly doesn't look like it's like about to sputter out or anything,
Okay,
but
so it's that times 3.
He's still spectering on.
Yeah, we're
Do you
in a
have
rough spot.
smarts to use?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Maybe time to
Oh,
start.
you-
Maybe
use it?
time to start.
I'll use him when I use him.
yeah, when it's
I
in
prefer to be
crit.
alive when you do start doing that.
I'll
Oh,
use them
that's
when I
fine.
use them for my glorious last stand.
Yes, after my entire team has died, now I will make my...
Moffy's Massacre. That's when you use them. So Kincaid is gone. It is
DC
Bro.
14 con save.
for
The
all of them.
Spectre. No, the Spectre.
It's just the one.
Okay. Oh, you choose the target.
It's just the
Well,
one
it's,
swan,
yeah, it's
actually.
when a creature either moves within 10 feet or starts its turn there. I spores.
That just
3 necrotic. Chipping away, boys. Chipping away.
I've been working on the railroads.
excelente turn.
Okay, now we move away from necrotic damage.
Varus, you take 7 arcane damage. 3 points of light dart out from the one in the corner.
Yep.
And
How much have you?
Riden's the only other target.
Hello.
Terrible and a hit. 7 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And the other one, concentration, don't forget. Bad.
I hold my con.
15 and a 14.
No.
Miss. The tides are turning. Hopefully, maybe. That was their whole turn. Burden. So they're trying to get you, and you're sort of getting the measure. You don't want them to hit you at all. Shield and armor doesn't really seem to do much.
I'm get Angie Smack Spectre Man. That is 14.
Yep.
14 damage.
It's the spec.
Yeah. Is he still spectering on?
Don't tell me you hit with his second attack.
No.
Nope.
Too short.
Natural 3.
Too short. And then I'll use my bonus action to summon the spectral weapon.
Hammer.
Spiritual weapon, like
Spiritual weapon?
Kincaid did.
Okay. So the same thing up in the ceiling in the recesses, sort of, and it doesn't come up
Where are you putting
as
it?
Right
fully
next to yours. Closer toward, yeah, that one side.
beautiful. It takes an attack on summon,
Mm-hmm.
I believe.
It's 10 damage, so half.
What was it? Is it?
Oh, sorry. It does hit, yes.
Excellent. Beats 13.
Yeah.
10
so
damage.
10 damage, so
Force damage.
force damage. So is it halved?
This is against the Spectre.
Yeah.
No, that's been doing full damage.
Yeah, force damage is really
There's
resistant.
there's literally like one amethyst dragon that is resistant to force, and
Didn't-
that's it.
Yeah.
You say he did half damage when he summoned it?
Yeah, oh, that's just because of the magic in the room.
Oh, was it fine with
Dampening.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
damage.
No, yours is also halved
So it's
in that
half
way.
damage.
Sorry, yes. I'm
Yeah,
with you
that's
now.
what
Not
I
because
asked
they're
you.
resistant.
Not for force.
No,
Yeah.
not for resistance, but because of the magic.
Yeah,
Because of the
yeah,
magic
yeah.
damage.
Oh, that would be a hard enemy.
Because it's a second level spell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So
10 damage down to 2 damage.
Yeah,
Yep.
like...
So it did 5 damage. But how would you like to finish this spec?
Come on down.
That's good.
I'm just picturing the hammer like summoning up in like a Looney Tune style bonk, top of the head.
So it's enough to... And you hear it almost crack. And it doesn't quite fully dissipate, though. The form is definitely gone from your vision, but you can sense something there.
Presence.
Yeah. But one spectre could put.
Good. Dun dun dun.
Beautiful. That was your bonus as well.
That was my bonus.
Move to Varus. Dice like dice like dice!
And call Hermes to assist with the flyby.
Cookie?
Moving for the one that keeps shooting the magic missiles in the back. Going to try and stab her. That's an 8. +3 +7. It's
Did
like
you roll
19.
advantage because of Hermes? Giving you the help?
I don't think.
Yeah, help action.
Oh, okay.
Flyby,
I can.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. I can.
So it's like your take. Your
Well, yeah.
he's
And
moving and taking the help action.
That's not a crit, but is higher.
Nice.
Um,
More than 13.
Yeah, a lot more. Alright, so
Was this booming, sorry, or?
Yep. So this is booming blade on the dagger. So dagger damage is 2 + 1 + 3, so 6 on the physical side of it, and then 3 cold damage. Then 6 thunder damage, and then 7, 8 sneak attack.
9, 6, and 8.
9, 6, 8.
Nice!
23.
Yep.
And I use the inspiration.
Very nice. After the frustration of just, I can't hit these things,
I can't do shit.
finally sticks the blade in and it actually connects.
Can I, just for a little bit of flavour, just try and stab her in the mouth so it may not stop her talking, but just try and mess with it.
Yeah.
Try and make them stop
And
chanting for a bit.
They recoil like in pain when you are striking them, but the chanting never ceases.
But yeah, and that's me.
All right, good, Ricky.
Yeah.
And we're back to the top.
Yeah.
Where's sand going?
Another
3,
6 seconds
4,
gone.
5, 6.
I will run up next to Thuridin and take some stabby stabs.
Take some steps. Okay.
You're gonna get the stabs.
You can take them.
I can do it.
So like this one. Oh my god. 2 and a 3. That's lovely.
Not hit.
Yeah.
Who did I give advantage to? You?
Yeah, it was King
Did
Jack.
you?
Don't forget. you have
Yeah, for some joke.
Inspiration.
Oh yeah, for the
Simple Jack.
Yes.
Yeah.
Head movers make my eyes rain.
Yes.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
You
are simple
Mark it down. You have inspiration.
I will.
I know. Yeah.
18.
Hey, there we go. What was the first two? Sorry.
The first one was
Because remember, you only got to hit 13.
Yeah, 11.
Yeah, it was 2 and a 3. Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
For
Wait, why do you have a ring on you?
was that invis? No, that was for my. I think it was for my dodge, and then it was for advantage from my
Silvery
thing.
barbs.
Did you
From
use
Silvery
that
Barb.
advantage from
Yeah,
Silvery Barbs?
it has to be on my next roll. So
Okay.
yeah,
Yep.
that's what I used in
Second.
the first one. So that is 9 magical piercing damage.
Nice. Against which one? The elf
The
now?
elf.
Phil.
And I've got no more bonus actions, so that's me.
Okay, Kincaid, you.
So bonus action, move the spiritual weapon to the spectre that Varus is fighting,
Okay, yep.
and 15.
Yep.
So that is 6 force damage. Yep. And
It's a
then,
hit.
Yep. And then I am going to. Can I move up with 25 foot of
Yeah.
movement? Can
Yeah,
I move
easy.
up to it? Yeah, cool. I wasn't, because I know it's not like exactly blah blah. Cool.
We're playing it by the distance here. That's
It's
fine.
accurate.
Cool,
The
yeah.
real room just stretches way out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Larger space,
And yeah, I'm gonna like brandish the Kanuna's staff with the
Shillelagh.
thingy.
Kanunas.
Karamo or whatever it is.
He's really
Whatever my
actually
mother's name is.
affected by that.
Whatever my mother's name is, yeah, Kanara.
Karama's the nine-tailed fox from Naruto.
Yeah, that's the one.
Karama or Kincaid or something's my mum's name.
Yeah, my mother's
All the
stuff, and
Ks.
the big like weeping scythe comes out of the thing, and I'll cast Weeping Weapon, which is reskinned Booming Blade.
Yeah. What level is it? 1?
It's a cantrip.
Lanes?
So that is a 14 to hit.
Ooh. Yep. It's
No,
it.
15, sorry. Yep. And that's D8, so 7 plus 4.
So 11.
So 11 bludgeoning. Plus 6 necrotic. And it's like a gossamer kind of web of like necrotic energy shrouds it, and if it moves, it takes 2d8.
Awesome.
So it's literally Booming Blade just with a necrotic skin on it.
Yes, it is.
Well, yeah, she's got 2 of them on her now.
Oh, okay.
Ishibu, she takes 4d8.
Move, I dare you.
Yeah,
Please,
off the bat.
says Kincaid.
Please run.
What if they move forcefully?
No,
No, it doesn't
it's
count.
if they
They have
if the target willingly moves.
Yeah, force movement's tricky on a lot of stuff.
That would be cool, but...
Because I can just
Question.
thunder a
Maybe
smite
RPGs.
it.
Question:
Oh, yeah.
Turn undead.
Yeah.
It's using its action to run away. It's willingly moving away. It's consciously and
It has to use it?
moving
Yeah.
away. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No
that's
further
not you
questions.
shoving it. No further questions, Your Honor.
I rest my case. Beautiful. And on that note, it's dead.
And it
And
cops a
runs
spit
the
of
door.
spores in the face.
What's the save?
14?
14 con.
Con save, yeah.
Natural 1.
3 necrotic.
Cop that.
There's been a lot of 3 little just.
Every little bit helps at this
Well,
point.
the good thing is as well, if it's something that's concentrating on a spell, it's like every time, even if it's just 1 damage, it's making it redo that concentration. Yeah, I'm just coughing on it.
Yeah. That's pretty fitting, seeing as how you died. You're sort of
Bit in
just
his mouth a little
hacking it up. Who is nearby?
Kind of all of us.
Turtle.
Yeah, it's pretty much both of them have like a
Melee on all of
double
us.
pick.
Yeah.
I could spread them, couldn't I?
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Nick.
You are the DM. You are allowed to
Yeah.
do whatever you want. Spread them.
Okay.
Okay. 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
You
Yep.
sure?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Okay.
That's 13 bludgeoning.
Alrighty. Uncanny dodge.
Okay, yep.
That's 6. Yep.
15.
Nope.
Nice. 14.
Nope. Yes.
Jeez, you haven't been hit yet.
I stand in the back.
stand in the back.
I just
Like,
I stand
he's got
back
really
there
good
and just
AC,
go,
like-
I got really good AC and lots of health, and I go, but I choose life.
13 bludgeoning
Ironic
to you.
considering that you're a,
Let everybody else get their
Death
hands dirty.
Yeah, death for everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah, and their spines all broken and smashed.
The 2 hits.
Was it
Beautiful.
13?
Yep.
13.
It is bludgeon. Bludgeon.
Poison.
I'm hearing
Poison damage. Poison bludgeoning damage.
Bludgeoning?
I mean, I can give him extra poison damage if you want.
The old
No, just
poison
all of
hammer.
it poison.
Oh, okay.
All poison. No reason.
I can add extra poison.
No, just all poison in.
The chamber starts to fill with poison gas.
Poison.
That's right, I can hold my breath for an hour.
That's true.
Just sit at the door and wait for it to open. Watch all your friends die.
Hey, I'd be fine. They're
Sorry,
gonna be
guys.
breathing.
Yeah, true. Beautiful. That is their turn. Third, and you're up.
I give big smack.
Who?
The one in front of me. That's
Oh,
20.
20 will hit.
Filthy though.
Okay, doity twin.
9 plus. I keep getting rolling 9s. That's
Yeah,
14 damage.
That's good.
And I might as well use a level 1 smite.
Okay.
Oh. Where'd my dice go? There it is.
Little Smitty.
I think it's just 2d8 for level 1, isn't it?
13's a
Yeah,
good chunk. Like,
2d8
if I didn't
is
have aid, that would have been over.
And then it's like an extra 1d8 if it's
Just
undead.
one more.
If
If I didn't have aid, I'd be on.
It's undead as well, though, is it?
14 and 7.
But it is undead, so I roll.
yeah.
Do I roll another one? 'Cause
It is undead.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
second's undead. Yeah.
8.
And
So, 15.
14, 7, and 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
29 total.
I don't
29
even have
total.
level 3 spells. So it's like the perfect
Yeah,
thing to just upcast.
Yeah.
Feed into it.
Beautiful. The body drops away. And any effects on it go.
And
You just hear the body go.
That's
And-
one down. That other one's taken some good hits.
And
The
I've
other
got
one's
fresh,
the other
but-
one's a body though as well. So now both bodies are gone.
No.
All bodies
No,
are
that
now
was a
gone.
spectre.
That's a spectre, the one that
They're
the
just
embarrassed
spectres
are fighting.
left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You probably
One
can't see
spectre
under all the rings
One
of
spectre
stuff.
dead, 2 spectres left.
Yeah,
And one of
all
those
three
red
bodies
bodies
gone.
And one of the two living leftover ones is like taking a good chunk of
Dissipated.
damage
It's
from you and
injured.
me. Yeah.
And I follow through on the backswing.
Beautiful.
Yay, dirty 20 again.
That's better. No more ones. Bloody
9,
hell.
and then I will smite again.
Can you
you
cast
smite
2
twice on
smites?
Smite, you can.
It doesn't use a slot, does it?
It
does.
uses a slot,
It
but
uses a
it's,
spell
it's
slot.
not like casting
Okay.
a spell.
Yeah.
Big word
Beats
for it.
me. I don't
Yeah,
play
it
Paladin.
just
So
uses a
9
slot.
plus.
This many.
That's not good. 8.
Plus 8.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can smite.
You can smite on every successful
Every
hit.
Man, that's so rough.
And the smite is
It's
radiant,
like
yeah?
4 times.
Yeah,
a game.
radiant
But that's
damage.
4 spell slots like wiped. Like so you
And
can't do it
then
every
Yeah,
time.
but it's
my-
also like
It's
it's probably like 120 damage.
And then I'll move my Hemir next to it.
The Yammer.
Yep. And that one is a 21.
God, you can smite on opportunity attacks too.
Yep.
Smite on any of them.
Oh, it's so
And
dirty.
that's
The whole
11 damage.
shtick.
Polar
Nice.
Master Paladin. Oh, despicable.
Yeah, that's a real bit like Polearm Master
gross.
Sentinel or even just like 2 weapons
What's the damage?
fighting.
11
Force.
Where you just
half,
like
yeah.
3
Smite.
smite. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
5.
Yeah.
That'd be a
And
good
that's
like for an undead.
When you
it's
half
also
it, do you
why
go...
Actually,
You round
Because it's
down
5.5,
always.
dude, round down.
Building paladin.
Always
It's
round
also why,
down.
like, Oath of
Unless it says
Vengeance is
otherwise.
really good because with Oath of Vengeance, sorry,
Unconscious.
Sorry, over to Varys.
yeah,
if you're
when
all done.
Yeah, I'm all good.
opportunity
Yeah.
attacks,
Finally got a good
and
hit
then
in.
Yeah.
still
Right.
like you just stay
7
with them.
plus. I mean, sorry, 17 plus
And even
7
when the spells do
for
that, like,
booming blade stab on the one I'm
like Misty Steps or like,
up
run away
next to.
Smack a ding.
Jesus, yeah,
He's
they're
like
hunters,
lost
aren't
the
they?
3, 6, 7 on the weapon damage, 1 cold damage, 1 thunder damage, and 9, 10 sneak attack.
Down.
I believe so, yeah, 3, 6, 7. And then.
Can I roll Arcana to see if the radiant damage seems like it's doing
Probably.
more damage?
Cool,
After that strike, it does begin to shimmer a little
cool.
in that weakened state.
Can I do an Arcana roll to see if my radiant damage seemed like it was hurting it more?
Sure. On that when you smitty.
were you adding the extra dice for smiting against undead?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then.
What is flat 9?
No. Don't really know. It seemed to do more than it normally.
Okay.
Bonus action stab with the other dagger.
Extra shank.
19 plus whatever.
Yep.
No, it's just one of them. 4 plus. It's plus my. Is it plus my dex mod for the damage roll when you're doing 2 weapon fighting? Like, what do I not add to the second?
No extra damage for your dex mod. It's just the dice.
Yeah, okay, so 4 stab,
Easy.
dagger, yep.
Yep.
Whatever that is.
Stabby stab damage.
Yep, that one. And then that's me.
Hot take on 2 weapon fighting. It should just be exactly the same for the action and bonus action, and the 2 weapon fighting style should just mean that it takes your action to make both of them.
Yeah, no, I've seen that in a lot of things, because it's like, well, yeah,
It's
kind of the
just-
whole
it's such
point
an
of
annoying
dual
thing.
wielding.
It's such an annoying thing to remember.
Is that you can make 2 attacks with the thing, yeah. That
It's
way.
like, oh, I'm not trained in it, I can't do it. No, you can. And you're like, what?
It's just kind of shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we talked about like making that not as terrible.
Hmm.
Feasible at least.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Still standing.
Yeah. That's my turn.
Back to the top.
On the clock. Hardy, don't.
Stabby stab.
Ricky is
First attack.
stabby stab.
Oh,
Cut him up, DJ.
27.
27 to hit.
Yep.
Yep.
4. 10 magical piercing damage.
Who are you fighting?
The one near through.
The elf.
How much, sorry?
10 magical piercing. Second swing is 14. Yes.
14 to hit. Nice.
4. 6 magical piercing.
Cool.
Nice.
And that's my turn.
And I end my turn. Excelente. Kincaid. Good hits though.
Yeah. 2 hits, I'm happy. With the old singing sword.
Numbers on the board.
Kinky boy.
You do this.
Daddy kink.
Yeah. Sorry, D&D.
Who's got the daddy kick?
Is
Or it's brother.
being annoying. No, it's Doctor Brother.
Oh, sorry. Yes, that's
Brother, yeah.
grandfather, doctor, brother.
Cool. So, bonus action, spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon.
23 to hit. 7 force.
Against
Spectre, the one that I'm.
that one there. Yep. 7 force.
Yarp.
No?
Alive.
And then weeping weapon again against the one that me and Varys, and I'll use my
Same guys. Yep.
inspiration to
Advantage.
Yep.
You can use it after the fact. if you want.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I already
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
18 to hit.
Yep. Hit.
So 9 bludgeoning.
9.
Yep. And it's magical bludgeoning. Yep, 9 bludgeoning and 6 necrotic. And if it moves, it takes 2d8 necrotic.
It doesn't move because the last blow disperses it.
Cool.
Again, the same sort of presence. It's
And split it from stem to stern.
and it.
Yeah. I was hoping it.
Well, it's not sticky goo
Does it-
inside.
It flared in a satisfying.
It flares
splitting down the
whichever way you want to flare it.
middle. Someone pointing a fan downwards through fog.
Yes. Then no more movement.
Did you use spiritual weapon already?
Flare.
I'll move up, so I'm within 10. I'll just move up into melee with the other spectre. No, I won't. I'll move within 10 feet of it though.
Ready? No. Beautiful.
And that's my turn. And as soon as it starts its turn, it makes the DC 14.
That is a failure. Hit me with that 3 necrotic damage.
It takes 5 necrotic damage.
Ooh! Rounded down to
Oh yeah! Rounded down to a big 2 instead of 1.
that 2. Hey, that's free damage.
Fat dubs.
That's free damage.
It's free real estate.
Mm-hmm.
Ricky. 17?
I will see revives, yeah.
Okay.
Reroll that plus. And I'll give Varys advantage.
I'm going to you.
17. I've rolled the same number.
I'll take it then.
that tonight.
Yeah.
Yep.
The other attack actually misses though.
Oh, good. Wait, both against me?
Yep.
There's 4 people around him.
You actually heard it last round. Ching ching.
I heard it last round.
there was smiting involved.
Oh, no.
Both those would have
What
missed
hit
me as
me?
well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 17. That's
So we got 9. 9 bludgeoning.
a rib audibly breaks.
And you blood on the ground.
No, but it's just him left, so.
Yeah. You guys dispatched of the other one.
Gruden.
I'm just gonna finish this fella off with a nat 20
Oh, about bloody time.
and a smite.
Yeah.
Just
So
for good
what's-
measure.
Oh,
So
baby.
double all your.
Yeah, it's.
That's a 10 anyway that I rolled.
Yeah, that's max.
Does that?
Yeah, that's.
So
Round
you
up
apply
to
it,
10, yeah,
apply it to the next dice.
There we go.
So
That's a
make that
10.
Yeah.
2 10s. We want crits to be meaningful.
Yeah.
Brutal
So
technical.
22 plus.
Wait, so brutal crit and it's undead? Are you rolling?
So you get 6d8
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
on the spine, yeah.
for smite.
Yeah, so I need to roll 6 of these. But that's just
Got
my
some more
weapon
Weapon
damage.
damage, yeah.
Yeah, give us another.
More weapon.
So I get 3 cut from my brutal and crit, and
Yeah.
then for
That's
crit,
double
I
as
get
well.
double these.
Excellent. Making sure we're getting all the numbers. 'Cause this could be a moth.
14, 19, 20, 29. So 29 plus 27.
Oh, yeah, right, plus 5.
Wow. That's a Moffies.
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah.
Hang on, what are all
56.
Kyle, I
56.
want to know all your numbers. So weapon dice are
10, 10, 2, plus
Your
5.
boy crit. Oh,
yep,
yeah.
and rated.
And a
8,
smitty.
1, 7, 7, 5, 1.
Cool. There's your numbers.
You got those numbers?
Yeah.
Oh, no!
But technically the second one's
There's a lot of
doubled,
dice going all over the room tonight. This one's unusual.
Yeah. Some in the bin, some on the floor.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh,
Those dice are lovely, I
no.
don't pull them out and melt them.
Let me just check. I'll melt them into a single.
Yeah. Well, I'm half considering taking the T20 home just to powder it with a hammer.
Maybe.
Just so it can never haunt me again.
Oh yeah.
Never
Yeah,
again.
And there's the 20, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm on
Sorry, I
Moffy's
have the can.
Massacre Memoir.
Yep.
You might need to double the second damage, because technically it was radiant. Right?
Nah, but
Triple it, maybe?
nah,
Do we
'cause
have
I
a
don't think
total?
they actually take it.
56. Which I think I've already hit a 56, so it's just.
Nah,
double
that's
that.
the new number 3.
Okay.
There you go.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's certainly going to be hard to
Sorry,
beat. So how much was it? What was the breakdown?
Wait, it was 29 plus
Oh,
27.
Muffy's here.
So that's top is...
Hi, Muffy!
Top is
I just got onto your
yeah,
Moff's
bludgeoning.
Massacre Memoir.
So was it?
Moffy Toffee!
22. 27.
Hi guys, I read your messages.
27.
Hi, Proven
Big,
and
and Big Waz and Aro.
Thanks, Big Waz and Aro.
No, cool.
What's that? 20, 40, 56.
56. It's
56? That's all I can think about. You no good 56 and You don't know it from Futurama?
27.
What's his name?
Roberto.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, the crazy
devil?
like.
No, not the
No,
devil.
that's
He's the
the
dude who's
crazy
like the
stabby
hammerhead
guy.
shark of robots, basically. Like his
Yeah.
head is just a
That was me
wide
for
bar
shaking.
and then
that guy.
2 eyes.
Stand back. Let me
Right,
practice
okay,
my
I think
shaking.
I think I can respond.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
I love that guy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is Roberto.
Finish him.
Yeah, just. I want to finish this. Bang, smack him right in the face.
And the divine enough to dissipate. Now, making it very clear, you are absolutely aware that their presence is still here somewhere.
I want to use Divine Sense.
Yep, you can sense their essence
What is
in
it?
the
Is
space
it
around you.
Celestial, undead?
Undead.
Undead still.
Can I cast Fairy Fire on where they are?
I won't let you waste the slot. There's nothing to target. There's nothing there. It's just something exists still and the timer's back on.
Yeah, cool.
Do we need to cremate the bodies? Like,
Um,
if they're,
yeah,
is there
that's what I
items
was
they're
thinking.
tied to?
I was going to say, yeah, either them or something they're carrying. Get
Yeah.
the bodies together, burn it all.
Yep.
Do it
Yeah.
soon.
We've got that oil.
Yep.
Yep, beautiful. So you pile the
Some more, baby.
3 people together and
Need
a
to
light
find
them.
more stuff.
And I'll like recite prayers to like, banish their spirits to where they're supposed to go and end the blah blah blah.
Tell
blah.
them to GTFO, this
Yeah.
material plane.
I also go up to third and blood streaming out of every orifice and ask for a little bit of healing.
Every orifice.
I'll do 15 lay on hands of Ricky and 15 on me.
Thank you.
Okay.
I was on 2.
Holy shit.
Ooh.
Yeah, well, he cocked it
Yowza.
round
Yeah, you
1.
did. You're like, I'm gonna back away.
Yeah.
Now my brain.
But then when I was like, they're immune to psychic, That's the only range I have.
Yes.
Academics we go.
Good man.
Resistance to necrotic and psychic.
Yeah.
Like a sling with some silver bullets.
I do, but also my dex is horrible, so anything ranged that's not like javelins is bad as well.
I thought I was doing rough at 16 HP.
Some kind of
So, as the corpses crackle away, smoke going up to the ceiling, the smoke is sort of... It almost just vanishes a bit as it reaches the ceiling in some way. Some sort of ventilation.
How long does the
Same magics that give you air.
Disintegration
first?
Yeah,
I think it just sort of like...
Do I get anything as I'm trying to, like, you know, put their souls to rest? Like, does the presences go?
You get a very unsatisfying...
Like,
You're still aware of them.
And
It's for 6
take the
seconds.
tip of the rapier and be poking around in the currently burning bodies to see if there's like a locket or a ring or a this or a that. That's
So, are they affected by
just
the
corpse.
Hallow
particularly
spell?
obvious.
So I can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell.
it's an area.
Or know the location of any
Hello,
source
or
of
it,
undead.
you know, you remember like the where Ossievich's little
Desecration,
play
yeah.
area? Yeah, that's
In
like
character
hello
class.
or it's hello or desecrated. It's a blah blah blah. Like what her safe room was.
Maybe it's something to do with like why they were standing in this corner and who they were chanting to.
I want to investigate around this area and see if there's anything that looks like it's been touched by any of it, just around this corner.
any display cabinets of a cursed item open.
All of you, investigation.
With
Spread out.
advantage because
Spread
we're
out and
super
have a look.
sleuths.
Nah, you're all just rolling.
16.
Do I get an advantage because of the eyes of minute seeing? So long as I can get close to stuff, it gives me advantage on the investigation.
Then yep.
Super.
Yeah, unless you have something specific that gives you advantage.
10 and 4.
I rolled 15.
What was it? Sorry.
Investigations.
19 and 20. 20 and a 19 for disadvantage. Take that, exhaustion. Exhaustion, get on my dick. 23.
23.
I'm so tired I've never seen through time!
All of a sudden, the choppy shroom from last night finally kicks in. And you're like, oh my word, I can.
It's stuck in like your tooth.
Yeah. Steeping it gives it like a delayed onset.
Yeah, so you're all searching around. You find. I will pause while I describe. You find a number of interesting things, and I will rattle them off. Investigate specifically afterwards if you wish, but I'll rattle off a list of what you find. How long are you spending?
As long as it takes me
In this
to find
investigation.
something.
5 minutes. I'll
5
spend
max?
Going around.
Yeah,
Sure.
Then in that case,
keep it going.
in there and all cased away and that sort of stuff, you find a lamp of some kind. You see a hammer. It's got a little inscription beneath it. It says the Hammer of Giant Lord. You see something called Balnora's Winged Helm. You see a set of sealed scrolls of Theoden. There is raw crystal the size of a basketball. Is something called the Books of Slate, first edition.
I don't know what that is.
A skull. This thing is huge. It's probably 4 or 5 meters wide.
Okay.
Skull of Vish the Demon. Absolutely enormous.
I wonder what could be causing some fuckery about.
A signed treaty between the Drow and humans.
No such thing exists.
It does indeed. It's right in front of you. A jade signet ring of Sink, the portal pirate. A mirror draped in an opaque material. The boundless beauty. A staff of Relanor, the great wizard. An eye of fire elemental, Lord Uquam. The scaled hide. Now this is the large central piece. This is the thing draped on a skeleton. It is the scaled hide of a Varakax, a mammoth-like lizard. The scalp of a frost giant. Strozruge's braid attached to the scalp. There's a claw from a dragon, Astisha, the golden dragon. There is a display of armor, samurai-looking, Zistid forged. and something called the Prophecy of Ikthar, clay tablet that appears. This is the piece that gives you the most sensation that something is out of place.
Can I have a try have a read
play
of
tablet
it?
of what?
Clay tablet of Ikthar.
And it's in a display thing? Yep.
Does
Yes.
the display look broken or the tablet itself?
The tablet and the...
Oh, they're both
Smashed.
broken.
Without actually touching anything, I want to see if I can read what's on the tablet.
Sure. Make a perception check.
I'm not very perceptive. That's a 2.
Not a clue.
So, I mean, do we think we should maybe try and
Yeah, if that's
gently nudge the pieces back together?
if that's the thing,
From a
yeah,
distance with
would we
maintain?
all go over and have a look at it?
Yeah.
Cool.
Remember, don't steal shit.
This is the only thing we can steal. It's the only thing we've got access to.
Yeah. Can any of us read it?
Try.
What
Anyone
was
that
it?
would like to
What do you
try?
want, perception?
Yeah, perception.
Nat 20.
Oi!
There he is.
For a total of?
13.
8.
21.
Okay. There are some language difficulties, things that don't quite add up for you, but the words that you can read, the tablet itself being cracked, the words that you can read, you see the word betrayal
Good start.
beneath,
Mm-hmm.
some spaces that you can't quite make out what it says. It looks bloody ancient, and not surprising that it broke. 3 great orbs,
Okay.
and then riven is the last one.
Riven.
And
Riven.
oh, Riven.
Riven in twain.
And the timer?
Is it back on?
Well, I reckon this has got something to do with the.
Yeah.
Does anyone know mending?
No. Yeah.
Is anyone good with pottery or have some super glue?
I've watched Ghosts before.
Got any spare clay?
Yeah, I don't carry clay around with me.
Cool. You never be caught clayless again. So you're all sort of standing around, the corpse is smouldering away, but
How broken is the display cabinet?
enough that you could reach in if you...
Is it just like the door is ajar or is the glass shattered?
Glass is shattered on the front.
Because I'm thinking like, okay, tablet's broken, we can't repair that. If we can get it encased in one of these magical display cabinets, maybe that
We'll
holds it
seal
within.
it back up.
I reckon we can just. We've still got half. We can go ask Old Maid.
They're not opening the door.
They're not
They're not opening
until
until half
time's
hour.
up.
Sorry,
Until half
can
hour.
I, instead of having search for 5 minutes, I want to look at the bodies. Can I do that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just, do I get, like, how...
Medicine check if you're looking for things like that.
Uh, 10.
They're fairly... It's hard to tell on a charred body.
Particularly on
Yeah, what are you looking
the servant.
for? Okay.
How did they die?
Something internal. Well, after your external wounds.
Yeah.
After they got stabbed, and then we burn the
And
corpse.
The 10 is pretty fitting.
You're a pretty good doctor to be able to tell anything after that.
Yeah. You're sort of like... I don't think they died from external.
Okay.
Not 100% sure.
The break on the glass, does it look like maybe they hit it with a broomstick or something and shattered it?
Make an intelligence check.
As
I'm not a smart man.
as part of that, would you say I spent
11.
the 5 minutes doing that? Because I'm an occultant, the occultant abacus, I can study a creature killed by someone, then grant the character who slew it a d10.
Okay.
So I'm going to do that. I killed one of them, you killed one of them, you killed the other 2. Yeah, so you have a d10. Within the next hour, you can add the d10 to an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
There you go. If you want to add
So it's
Maybe
like
I'll just
tier
add it to
11.
this now.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a dirty 20 then.
That's pretty good.
Is this coming from the tablet?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alva?
around you,
Okay.
you're hearing this voice again.
It's a clay tablet.
I rolled a 20 on that in check.
So we can still hear it.
See.
Other thing I want, can I cast
like using, you know, I get the abacus.
Can you put on your
Eldritch
cloak and
abacus.
then...
I'll cast augury.
But
Yep.
I need to attune to it, so over.
You know how
Oh,
I
you
kind
can't
of,
attune from
like
it?
took all the
Yeah.
fingers.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I've got like the
Finger
bones. Yeah,
bones.
so I like, you know, I imagine he's like ritual casting is like Latin sort of thing, and so he does that and it takes a minute, but
Yep.
just as part of the blah 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 for
Sure.
the 5 minutes that everyone else was looking at the stuff. And I ask. So you receive an omen from an otherworldly entity about the results of a specific course of action that you plan to take
Yeah,
within the next
I know the
30
one.
minutes. Yeah. Asking about like putting the pieces back together, repairing the tablet.
Yes. So
There's
you,
a lost
you augur whether or not that course of action is going to be successful or not.
Yeah, about the results.
Yeah, it's like good.
So it's
bad, or-
wheel for good,
Yeah.
woe for bad, wheel and woe for both good and bad. Nothing for results that aren't especially good or bad.
You roll? I can't remember how
No,
much.
so you just, it's like I'm
I-
literally
okay,
like
yeah.
consulting the entrails, like
Yeah.
reading the tea leaves.
The spacing and the shape and the positioning.
I
Yep.
receive, so I'm like, you know, you receive an omen from an otherworldly
Yes.
entity.
Moi.
Yeah, about the results.
I've paused the timer, by the way. As part of your... No. It augurs woe.
No putting that back together.
I would say that.
After a time, he finishes staring at this little array of knuckles and finger bones and stuff.
Chanting under his breath in Russian
Well,
and Latin.
I suppose if repairing it is not so great, destroying it.
Well, no, repairing the tablet. If we can maybe.
If we can like repair
Re-seal
the...
it back in.
Yeah, seal it back in so
Maybe
its
that.
magic doesn't seep out. But what did my
But if
20...
the glass is shattered,
Oh yeah, what was your...
seeing if like it looked like you got like broken by a broomstick or something at someone's
Okay,
past, or it was like a magical thing or whatever.
What you can see is, it looks to be broken from...
Oh,
So the glass has trailed out onto...
okay.
Like there's not as much in the case as there is outside.
hey, we haven't opened the portal today, have we?
No.
Can we chuck the tablet in the portal? Or just never open the portal again?
Let's not, just in case it's what
Like seals back together kind of thing.
or
Like I
it's
don't
like,
want it to like magnet, you know.
or it's like us stealing and Cordail doesn't want.
Also that.
All that too.
I'm just gonna let them know like what
Yeah.
it's been broken from within. Something was trying to get in.
Yeah. So
What's the thinking?
hearing him say that, can I turn around and start scanning the ceiling? I just want to like
I mean, Hermes has
perfectly
been
still.
flapping around,
Yeah, like-
hasn't encountered anything.
nothing.
No.
Okay. So something escaped.
Something that was
Then possessed. So presumably the spectres somehow got generated, broke out of their cabinet, possessed the first worker, then the other two. So what? There was 3 spectres to start with. This thing generates a spectre every time it gets a kill.
something along those lines. Or, you know, servant got too close, somehow there was crack in glass.
All right.
Got out, possessed servant, you know.
Can I check if I know the name Ichthar?
Yeah.
Make a history check.
Can we all do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you ask the
Don't
group.
forget you've got a D8. Or did you already use
I used it before.
history?
12.
9. 10.
Got a 4.
Your name.
Maybe try sending. What level is sending? 3.
Yeah, the only thing you're aware of is that it's called the Prophecy of Ichthar. Doesn't really ring a bell. So it must be ancient or obscure or both.
Okay.
About what you can get off a...
I'm gonna risk it. I'll sending. Would it be Flinvar, do you reckon? Who would know about?
Maybe. If anybody-
mysticism?
Yeah, who's the one that know? Who would know about old ancient prophecies?
Absolute worst news is he opens the door, we go outside, we come back in tomorrow. Provided this thing doesn't go nuclear overnight.
Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna be a big fan of that, but
Would he be a bigger fan of having permanently resurrected
Do I-
infected?
Yeah, probably
Zombies.
Flinvar.
Flinvar with instant theology.
Where the bodies were,
Timer is back on. Yep.
does it look like orbs? Like what's remaining?
No. It appears to be purely natural remains.
There aren't any like orbs floating around the room or anything.
Can I go have a really close look at the tablet or anything? Like, is there anything under it? Is there anything written on the back? Is there a little hunk of a weapon that was used to break it in half lodged in the top?
So, roll your investigation.
And the cabinet's open so I can get very close. 19.
Beautiful. So getting right up close to it, it looks like the remains of a duster or something is still in the cabinet. Yeah,
As in
like a feather duster sort of. Just the handle.
Either the thing
Was possessed and then used it to break.
No, it was broken from the inside. I reckon maybe the servant saw it broken and tried to...
Reached in to maybe touch it, and maybe that's how the possession happened. Perhaps.
I'm gonna try sending on Flinvar.
Okay.
It's a 3rd level spell.
Okay, can I get you to just roll an Arcana check? Let's see what happens. You're looking for a 13.
That is 18.
So you're able to use any magics you really need to, but at a much diminished rate. So the effect of your sending is divided by 3.
Shit.
So you can have, what's a third of 24?
7.
Prophecy of
8.
Ichtha, what is...
You can have 8 words. And
Ichthar's one word.
yeah,
Prophecy of Ichtha, broken tablet, please help.
And that is 7.
Yeah, right, I'll say that. Prophecy of Ichtha, broken tablet, please help.
Thanks.
To Flinvar.
I was going to say,
pretty sad.
well, you've got another word, don't you?
Yeah, one more.
Spectres.
Yeah, sure, I'll add that on. Spectres.
Or
There's a
they-
very cryptic
Prophecy
message.
Ichtha,
But I like it.
tablet broken, spectres attack.
Can I...
Yeah, I was thinking dropping the please.
Yeah,
You could do possess, like
cross-legged
possessing
in front of
things,
the cabinet, try to meditate, hand on the bracery thing, and just try and sort of... Marius? Are you watching by any chance?
You reach out.
Just curious. See? That's why I'm trying to meditate. It's as close to dreaming as I can get right now.
No, nothing occurs.
Good idea. Kodal? on the land, Kodal?
Yeah.
You see the mushrooms quiver a little.
Nergal? Bejalotny?
If I just hold the bracer a little closer to it, nothing happens.
That reminds me of the scene in The Mummy where he's like grabbing all the things
Yeah.
and like saying the different
Yeah.
chant.
Can I just cast Fairy Fire on the like tablet?
Sure.
It's just 20-foot cube.
It lights you guys up.
Yeah, it's all the objects are
Yeah.
outlined in light.
Yeah. Again, you hear the whine in the ceiling above you.
The magic suppresses, nullifies, whatever.
And you're given anything that you couldn't really see.
Yeah, there's no invisible creature there. There's not suddenly like a... Sure.
Yes. Yes, I am. You can still hear those voices.
What are you saying?
I'd
If
say
I move to the other side of the room, do I still hear it like it's around me, or is it more localized around the thing?
In this chamber, which is very
sound dampening.
sound dampened, you can hear it very clear.
Like everywhere, like it's in our heads.
Maybe.
Did I get anything back from Flinvar?
From Flimver, yes. Sorry.
That's right.
Start. You get back. Prophecy of Ichtha, made by ancients. The coterie was doing wrong, and it's specters, that sort of stuff. If they have purpose, you may need to wish them away.
Wish.
Well, more like
We
lay souls to rest. So these were betrayed spectres of former, perhaps they were former coterie members. Whatever happened with Ichthar, either a guy or a place or a whatever, bad shit happened. I don't know.
Yeah.
Ideas?
I mean, I assume you convey that to us.
Yeah, word.
Timer is back
I
on.
wish for you to be let to rest. Go rest now.
Nothing happened.
I can do a ceremony, but I'll need to prepare the spell.
Yeah.
Like atonement or funeral rites.
We can just make holy water though.
I don't have.
Either of us. It's not a spell. It's literally.
Oh yeah.
Just
burn
remembering
eyeballs.
that there is nothing to touch.
I'm thinking that remains.
I was thinking the
Oh,
actual
you've-
tablet
you've-
itself.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The tablet, yeah.
Yeah. Can we do that?
Yeah.
Do we have some? Can we crush? I mean, you need powdered silver. Can we just pull out a bunch of the silver and just crush it?
It probably wouldn't work as well. You would need specific things to powder metals.
Not itself. Powder some silver.
Just
Yeah,
on the
I didn't
fly,
buy-
it might be
did
a
I
bit
buy
tough.
powder?
Would I have them in an alchemist supplies?
That's
Would
possible.
I have powdered? Because I
I
know
didn't
powdered
buy powdered
iron
silver.
is part of an alchemist.
Okay.
Kit, so I'm leaving that in your hands.
Tricky one. Does anything you use, anything you can make, use powdered silver?
I would have to go through several things.
Yeah,
very quickly.
I'd
And
say
those
that-
powdered silver and powdered iron are more a DMG thing, and this is all that.
Yeah.
Homebrew stuff. So that's not going to have overlap.
I'd say powdered silver is probably not something you just have on hand. Kind of a trickier thing to.
I'll say
Hey,
anyone
25
have like a
gold worth.
priest pack or anything? Don't you start with some?
Do I start with it because I haven't used anything yet?
I think we took explorers kits. I certainly did. I didn't.
Yeah, because I don't think I bought 25 GP worth of powdered silver either.
At a guess, you've probably got 5 minutes until.
Can I just try and reach out to this presence? I mean, I'm priest to god of death. Banishing and putting the undead to rest is very much in my wheelhouse. Can I just try and do that? Just reach out to them with my priestly senses.
Yeah. You try. Normally they would listen to your, commanding presence, but there's something willful about this. There's something out of the ordinary. Any spirits you normally send on are receptive. They don't want to hang around.
If they have a purpose, potentially nothing short of a wish is gonna, or fulfilling
So
their purpose.
would I need to do a funeral?
Or it's
Well, it's-
more so
if they
it's
have it.
well above our pay grade if it needs a wish.
Yeah.
Can I call out, is there something you want to show us in every language I know?
Yeah.
No
What do
response.
you
Fuck me.
want?
The chanting
I also,
continues.
what do you want?
The chanting continues.
I chant along with it, saying the exact words.
Change. Continue. You're getting an idea of what they want.
And that is?
What they're saying. You can't.
That doesn't sound like I have any fucking idea about what they want.
Did you unattune your cloak or just take it off?
You get the idea behind whatever they're chanting
Is what they want.
is what they want. You just don't understand
Yeah,
it.
we don't speak the language and we have no way to
Wait,
interpret
how long does it
Yeah.
take
And we
to
have,
unattune?
there's nothing we can do here. We need to fucking leave.
Yolanda, Ella, Alva, Shiva,
He can take a short rest and then
Kellen,
reattune to his cloak.
Hidasis.
Elva.
Alva, Ashiva, Yidden, Ukellen, Hidasis.
I reckon-
Are these the betrayed coterie that you need us to kill?
So
Is that
Gelland,
7
Alva.
names?
So Gelland, what was the second one?
Yolanda,
Amanda? Hala.
Howla,
Howla. Alva. Oshiva.
Eshiva.
Eshiva. Yerden. Uselin.
Kellen with a K.
Kellen.
Are these literally the names of the days plus the moons,
That's kind of
but
how I was
changed
thinking.
up?
I have no idea.
Because Peditus, Pedelnus,
Yeah,
Yerden's
that's-
Yerd,
yeah.
Pedox,
There's a lot similar, but they
Pedox
can't
is a
make
moon,
each other laugh.
Ukelf is the other moon, Yid is the third moon.
Your time draws near. 2 minutes.
Should we just head back to the door and
Let's head back to the
Try
door.
again.
You can maybe attune to your cloak,
we can just take
and then we can go
tomorrow.
back in.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we'll
So
tell
we are-
them.
Ending the timing.
Yeah.
Yeah, what if we just stay in here?
But then they're never going to
day,
open it again.
or-
Until they send another team in.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, the deal was if you don't come out in the next half hour, we'll assume you're dead and get another crew. Big
So I
go.
guess we just
Or
go
what
out
else
and
is
then
it? Or like,
say
what if
we'll
one
go
of
back
us?
in.
What if one of us stays in here?
And then the shades reappear and they die.
Yeah. And then you
That
come back
part's
in,
not-
and
that
then you
part's
have
less
to
good.
find a reanimated whoever.
Should we just grab the tablet?
No.
Should we smash it?
I think that might release more evil.
Yeah, I kind of.
Mm.
I
Can
guess
we-
it's more just that.
It's already pretty cracked.
I think-
What if
yeah.
we just grab another book of slate one? We'll try and lift that and put it on top of this tablet. Because we're going to take the book anyway.
You're talking a display case.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that possible?
Like, can we
Like, are
replace
they
it with
just
try.
sort of sitting on the plinths?
You could try.
No, because it's surrounded by glass.
Yeah,
so
it's glass
just
on
in-
four sides of
encased.
the roof. Just
I want to try
Yeah, if
replace
it-
that glass with the one that's on the book of slate.
So you would like to take the old broken one off,
Mhm.
take one off the book of slate and put it on top.
Do you want to?
Yeah.
Do we reckon try that?
I'm down to.
Yeah.
Okay. In your last 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. As you touch the glass again, it begins howling. Like there's an alarm system of some sort.
That's fine, we ignore it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's kind of nice. It drowns out the echoing voices that you're all hearing. And woo! You're like, oh, sweet. And yeah, they're just in place around these things. They have obviously got some sort of magical enchantment around them that would notify someone if something is being touched. But the glass lifts off, no issue. Like they're kind of sizable, so it would take you 2 people to sort of shift it to the side. But
Ricky and Druid are very strong.
yep, yeah, without an issue. Yeah, it's just a little bit fiddly. Shift it off the books of slate first edition, uncover that, and put it over the top. And once you let go of the glass, the howling.
Is all the bits of the tablet in there?
Yeah, all
None.
it's just cracked and shattered inside that.
Do we
case.
still hear the chanting?
Yes.
Okay, I sprint for the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So
So
what were all the names, sorry?
you had very little sand left.
Galanda.
That was on the side.
Howlar, Alvar, Ashiva, Yerden, Ukelan, Pedesis.
So that's all
I
the
reckon-
months.
Pedasis.
That's
The last
literally all
3
the
are
names.
related to the moon. The moons. For sure.
Can
Nihilus,
let's just-
Fidelinus, Troxus, Krelpus, Eucosis, Urdus are all the months.
last second before we go, can I thingo Vin Weasel and just put him on the tablet? Like on
Thingo.
like summon Vin Weasel.
Oh, okay.
Spend a Vin
Wild shape
Weasel.
to summon
Yeah,
a
spend
familiar.
a wild shape Vin Weasel.
Roll dice.
Huh?
Let's roll a dice just to see if it survives the summoning.
Is a D20
Yep.
plus
Nothing. Just a D10. A 10 plus, sorry.
10 plus. That's a 6.
You go to summon him into the space and he...
Just nothing.
Yeah. The dampeners on the ceiling.
Still, I suppose it's still casting a spell. Yep. Does it still use up that use of wild shape?
Yes. Yeah, like you do the incantation and everything, but the figure doesn't take hold. Obviously, a protective measure, summoning creatures or beings into this space is difficult.
Yeah.
So you go and wait by the door. Take a short break, with probably a minute left in the sand. We'll take a short break. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. And
Well, yeah, I'd say it's pretty close to finishing time.
Yeah,
Yep.
swing yeah. As is.
yeah, we'll make it a quick break. Yeah, awesome.
So how many names were there in total?
7.
7, yeah.
That's what I mean. Yeah, it's like it's a little.
The
they all sound like
orbs.
the
The
months.
moons are the orbs.
Oh yeah.
Betrayal
great
beneath.
orbs.
Yeah, 3 great
3
orbs.
great orbs.
The 3 great orbs: Pedox, Ukelf, Yid. 3 of the last 3 names that you read out relate to 3 of those.
Eden, Uselin, and Pedasus. Yeah, so it's like that there were betrayal beneath the 3 great orbs, like they and we
So something happened during Yid, maybe.
Or like the very first coterie, or something weird.
yeah. Well, they said it was betrayed by an ancient coterie. Like, the prophecy was made by ancients, and the coterie was doing wrong. If the specters, so whether these are the specters, of the people that were screwed over by the coterie.
Were the days and the moons named after the coterie?
Maybe, or because it's just betrayal beneath.
Because the coterie's 7 people, isn't it?
Is there, because during Yerd, that's the only time that
The
all
moon
3
appears,
moons,
yeah. So the green Yid moon appears. But Pedox and Ukelf are always showing.
yeah,
which are the red and the
waxing
blue
and
moons.
waning, yeah.
And then the green one is Yid, which comes during Yirdus.
What a
Yida.
Jolanda. Howler and Alva.
I'm not sure. But the last 3 are definitely related to the moons.
Yeah, I think-
And the 3 moons could be the 3 great orbs it's talking about.
Yeah, I think it would be something along the lines.
Betrayal beneath the 3 great orbs riven. Riven means like split apart, right?
Yeah. Which
So-
makes me wonder if that was how.
Maybe they were.
Because it could even be like betrayal beneath something, and like the moons was split into. There used to be
3
one moon.
great
It was
orbs.
split in. The riven could be talking about something that was riven into 3 moons.
Yeah.
Like it could be that something else was riven below on Yerd while the 3 moons like beneath.
Maybe there was just one moon and there was a betrayal beneath that one moon, so it was.
We'll
split into 3
take this
great orbs.
discussion to the chat channel and we'll power on. I think. Now, welcome back. You guys had a good break. It's huge. So waiting at the door to exit. It's quite intriguing seeing, like, walking past just all these, like, obviously quite amazingly rare or magical or other, whatever they are, kind of impressive. And waiting at the doorway, you hear you would go into the antechamber where the blocks of concrete that you can step onto, the slabs suspended in the air. You open the door and they're not there, and then it's once it gets to the half hour on the dot, they sort of just, and your passage out is available.
I just start heading up.
So you close the door behind you, and again that echoing quiet. You open the doorway. Get you to make a perception. Who's coming up first?
I'll be in front. 9.
The first thing you notice is blood.
Where?
It's everywhere.
As in, like, on the walls and everything?
You open up the door and it doesn't open all the way.
As in inside the manor?
Yeah.
Coming out
They
from
did it while we were in there.
coming out
And
from
they didn't
the.
put the heart in yet, so that's probably gone.
Let me finish this, guys. Let me finish this. You have to force the door a bit. There's a body in front of it, sort of, to wedge it open enough to get Kincaid through. Vasalor is absolutely eviscerated. There are puncture wounds and slash wounds, and he's well dead. There are a number of folks that you haven't seen before, armored and dead, all punctured and
Killed by the same weapon. Oh, it looks like the same weapon.
somewhat, yeah,
Spine
potentially. Yeah, there's just carnage. There are about 6 or 7 guards that have just been butchered. Vasalor laying face down.
Is that
And
umbrella?
you hear just the softest squeak of a voice. And you turn and look, and there's nothing there. You sort of head towards the source of the voice. They came. Devils. My wedding ring is used in it. Hide in there.
What, the vault?
I think. I don't know if there's
No,
don't
The
go in
vault
there.
is bad
Things
juju.
involved.
If you want to, we should probably get out of here.
killed my sweet.
Were they
Right,
after
your-
something?
Your husband was a very rich man. I'm sure he has contingencies in place for things like this. We'll bring his body so that we can bring him back to life.
And you can
When
hear
did
her
this happen,
breath
Rilla?
ragged. I don't know what to do.
I'll
Just-
pick up his body and
He is just eviscerated. Like you have to sort of hold him together almost to.
I mean, at the end of the day,
We need most of it.
Pick
as
up,
I've
pick up
got
the
the heart
mince
of him.
formerly known as Vasalor.
Yeah.
When did this happen, Rilla?
I mean,
A few minutes. She went in.
yeah, the last half hour.
I just had to hide. It's nothing.
You did well.
Did you hear them ask about anything?
Wait,
Did they demand, were they speaking a language?
They didn't speak a tongue. I
We
spoke.
didn't give them the heart yet, did we?
Yes.
Did we hand
Va-
them the heart? Or did we
Vasalor
just-
had the heart,
Had the heart.
and you do not see it in the vicinity.
Well, yeah, he wanted to put it in the vault.
We should just kept it in the room.
Yeah, we should have just been like, oh, we'll take it in there while we go in.
Well,
We didn't think that
Should have
far.
never
did it
trust
well.
literally anyone ever again to do
So-
anything we can't do ourselves.
Your unseen companion, almost. He.
I'll use locate object, the heart,
What's the range on it?
1,000 feet.
1,000 feet, concentration 10 minutes though.
They've had 20 minutes head start.
And also, it's protected from every type of augury.
True.
And,
That kind of thing too.
Yeah.
yeah.
We ain't gonna find it like
Um,
that. We're not gonna find it ever again.
Realize it is. It is
You can
not
hear
safe here.
the panic.
No, it's
It
okay.
is not safe here.
No, in the antechamber.
I mean, the
It's not safe in there either.
Do you have like calm emotions or something?
But sure, if I have a sleep.
Okay, so no.
What do I have?
It's not safe
I mean,
out here.
Ricky,
I
try
know
and
that.
persuade her to chill the
Listen.
fuck out.
Yeah.
I shall lost them.
Yes, Rilla, look, I understand it's very stressful right now.
Husband just got.
Yeah, but
Was it?
we'll get him back, and we'll get all this sorted. We have faced these devils and lived to come see you before.
So
The safest place
How
for you
many?
right now is with us until we
10
sort out.
or more.
Okay.
That was an army of them.
The safest place for you right now is with us, where we stick together and we work this out together.
For right now, Rilla, is there anything you need to bring with you if we were to leave the estate right now? Like, well, today. If
Things
anything you think you might want to come back for in the next week or two or whatever.
Oh, I can come back of my own accord if.
Okay, sure. Whatever.
Anything that would be dangerous left unattended.
Well,
No, or is it just in the vault?
Everything's in the vault.
And she's got the bangle thing
I was
with her,
more
and
thinking
Vasalor's got the other one. As long as we take both of them with
Wait,
us,
is
I've
the-
got
I've got Vasalor's
We
body.
didn't close the door behind us, right?
the door did it automatically, didn't it?
I thought it just.
As you sort of forced your way out,
Oh,
the
okay.
door was left up.
Okay.
I'm just gonna walk
and-
back in and grab the book of slate.
You hear.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Well, that.
You hear, after her last words, you hear nothing. While you're standing talking, sort of.
Can I try get my hammer in the door as it's closing?
No. she was standing over in the corner, and then the next thing you hear is the door go.
Could you open that up for us again, Rilla?
Enjoy your dumb
She
ball.
can open it. She's got the thing for it. So she can open it for us anyway.
No, she super can.
If you,
It's alright,
with
we'll take it off her corpse when the spectres are finished with
So,
it.
hang on, she went into the antechamber.
You don't hear anything. You.
Wait, she went in there.
Yep,
We told her not to, though.
yep.
I rolled a.
Did she like, actively sneak past us?
Yes.
She was still invisible.
She was invisible.
The panic wow, I rolled real bad.
Yeah.
The panic. She's just gone. I know this is like
we didn't even
super
roll
secure. I know
perception.
it's bad out here. Passive perception.
We told her it was full of specters.
She made a stupid choice.
Yeah, right.
Well, I hope they fucking kill her for it.
And the door seals.
Can we?
I'm gonna grab it like Vasalor's hand.
That's what I was gonna say. Can we open it
Do
using
that.
the bracelet off his corpse?
Yeah, well, that was how it worked.
The magic that is bound into this bracelet is bound to the person. If there is no longer a person, it stops it being stolen. Like if someone cuts off your hand, they could get in. Obviously spent a lot of gold and a lot of time.
So is it something that we could like attune to, or is it like it's bound to a specific identity?
No.
It's like
You would waste a lot of time on it.
Yeah.
The way he described it, it's very, very personal. Like it's been designed for a person.
Can I rifle through what's left of Vasalor's pockets?
Absolutely.
I'll put his body
What's
back
he
down
got?
then.
Yeah.
Ricky, just hang on.
I'm gonna start robbing these guards in a minute.
You
Sell all
would
this
you would
plate
find you would find not plate mail, but a good solid half plate.
Hey, look, enough sets of that. Sell
I'd
it.
say
Yeah.
That's good for you.
I was saying
7
any
sets, I think
dwarven
it
guards.
was.
Pardon?
Any dwarven guards?
Are there any dead
question.
devils?
Or like just one that's
They
the right
just dissipate
size.
when they
There's
die.
short
Yeah.
humans.
No,
Like
but
the
they
ones-
taste like
Any
dust.
short burly
Yeah,
humans?
Like, I mean, yeah, there might be.
Are there any traces of dead devils?
From what you saw, the dust just dissipates. It goes down to an ash, a fine ash, and then
And then blows away. Okay, yeah. So, yeah.
in Vasalor's pockets. Absolutely. The man has quite a few expensive
Not just
rings.
his pockets, his
Yeah,
like,
oh,
the rings
absolutely.
off his finger, whatever's left of his neck. I don't care if there's
I
like
just
gold
put-
sewn into his stuff. I'm tearing the threads out.
I put a hand on Varus.
I disregard that and continue
No,
rifling
I
through his
grab him
pockets.
like full on.
My hands continue rifling
Grab
through
him.
the pockets.
It's alright. Yeah, what?
No, like
What
grab
are you
him.
trying to say?
Just like, I think this is what Cordar was talking
I'm
about.
pretty sure that was talking about the vault.
No. This is the opportunity that we have to steal shit,
Yeah.
and you're doing
I
exactly
continue
that.
rifling through the pockets. Is there
I
anything?
grab him off.
Okay. Either of you two doing anything?
Yeah,
I'm looking over the
Has he got
the
any
dead
keys?
guards.
Has he got anything useful?
I'm
We'll
grabbing.
resolve this first.
Yeah, I'm just looking over the dead guards. Anyone looks my size?
Okay, what are you doing?
So I'm just reminding.
The wording.
Well, yeah. 'cause
I'm just
if anyone
reminding
spoke
myself
to
of
Cordar,
exactly-
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, absolutely.
If anyone can settle that, it'll be him.
Varys, remember the
The specific wording was.
Given the opportunity.
When tempted to take much, take only what belongs to you instead.
Okay. Has he got anything on him that we could consider useful?
No, that's not.
This
Useful and belongs to us is a very different
This does
thing.
Yeah.
not belong to
The
us.
two things are not mutually exclusive either. Is there anything on him that either we have knowledge of, belongs to one of us from a long lost relic of whatever that wasn't left in the vault with anything else? Is there anything on him that's useful that isn't just gold, jewels, whatever?
No, not on his person. A lot of jewelry and rings and that sort of bling, and a good pouch of platinum. But
Leave it, Varys. This is. If we want, if we.
Yeah, okay,
when we
sure. I leave it.
Thank
yeah, you're within your rights to
Oh, yeah.
still
Well, I mean,
do
I've
it.
been warned by a god, and 3/4 of the party are telling me, "Oh, don't do it." So yeah, no, I don't have that much free will on this one, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Thank you,
Choice?
Varys.
Phil?
My choice, kind of.
Yeah.
You have no choice.
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
All right.
So yeah, done. Anybody
Alrighty.
else?
Is there so that like there's no way we can get into the vault? Like it's those two rings. One of well, not rings. Like
Can you try
Not
to
that you're
spell
aware of.
magic on the door?
Yeah, the thing that's worth how many thousand gold is going to be defeated by a level 3 spell? Yeah, good one.
You can try.
I mean, we could have a shot.
Go for it.
I'll give it a crack on
Yeah.
the door. Is it protected by a spell of 4th level or higher?
Most definitely.
It's at least a 17.
you specialist. Or I can specialist you.
Yeah. Well, I didn't.
The dampening only extends to the like door of it. Is that right? But
The
magic
dampening
dampening-
is
magic
within the
dampening.
chamber.
Yeah. Like it's not.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's not outside.
27. What do
That's a nat 20.
A natural 20.
That's a banger.
For a 27.
26, sorry.
Okay. Still not enough. That was a maximum DC difficulty. Sadly, I don't think it would have been possible. But you'd never know until you try.
I'll give him Paladin Inspiration.
Can I
Plus 11.
can I have a look at the armored figures? Yeah, you said there was like these. There was like the guards that were dead, Vasalor that was also very dead, and there was like armored figures that we didn't recognize.
Yes.
I think they're just
Yeah.
guards that we
Yeah, so
we
you
didn't see
can look
any
over the guards if
but-
you would like.
Is that what they are? Like they're just human guards?
You
like,
you
they're
would
just more
assume
aggressive?
a different variety of guards, but yeah.
Yeah, can I have a look
guards.
at them? I mean, I'll have a look at all of them and kind of just get an idea of their wounds and whatnot, but particularly the ones that we didn't see.
Yep.
I was thinking maybe they were like, I don't know, cultists or something that have been fighting
okay.
against the guards.
Right. No. All you see are guards. They're all fairly similarly garbed, same insignia.
Do I see Bellamy anywhere here?
Not in the room that you're in.
I just start calling out for Bellamy.
Okay. Varys, while they're all distracted.
22 on stealth.
I thought so. That's fine. Passive perception on anyone?
10.
Okay.
I'm gone.
Mage hand.
Oh, no, I'm exploring I've gone to explore the rest of the rooms. I want to see entry, what happened. Was there anybody that died fleeing, running for a secret escape tunnel? Was there what do I see around the house? Who died where? Were they reaching for something?
Yeah.
What did they have in their
Try and
pockets?
recreate the
I wanna see
step-by-step
what
what's happened. Okay. Beautiful. And while you guys are searching guards and seeing if there's anything sizable that would actually fit you or anything like that, we'll end the session there.
Cool.
We'll pick it up next time.
Anything off like looking at the guards, just in terms of.
We'll do it next
Okay.
time. Oh!
Very nice.
Super.
Excelente.
So why did we give him the heart we had nowhere to put it?
Well, he wanted to
we
put it
didn't
in the vault.
Yeah, but he couldn't put it in the vault yet because
This is correct. It was the choice that was made.
Because I suppose,
When did we give it to him?
At dinner, like after dinner.
Yeah.
Remember, because we were talking like we were showing him here's where it's cut off.
Yeah,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Yeah,
He
so
was
he was
literally doing
very
transplants
very
from.
happy with it.
Yeah.
Right, folks, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the probably questions and more questions that ensue. But as always, look after yourselves, look after each other, and Leash can't hear me. Ha ha ha! Spread happiness, not happiness. Woo!
See you, Moffy.